Welcome to Iron Valor. My name is Daniel Hodges, and we are ready to have some fun this evening. For those of you who don't know, Iron Valor is a arena-style show of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, where we bring the mightiest heroes we can possibly build and pit them against the greatest monsters in 5th edition and what I can come up with, and fight them against those kinds of creatures and each other. So you're in for a treat tonight as we are bringing the mighty Cthulhu to the fight at level 17. So if you're interested in seeing some super high level combat, you're going to get that tonight. Couple quick announcements before we get started. Check out, as you might have seen already, the Iron Valor redemption coins are there. So if you are watching us tonight and one of the players does something that you like, go ahead and give command redeem, and then that player, you can see their names just above their heads, their actual names, not their player names, and you can give coins to them, which they will then use to buy magic items at the auction. So, and we also, and you can do that everything during this first fight where we're going to try and probably die to Cthulhu. And then in phase 3, when we get to that, when we have this PvP, you may also use your Valor tokens, new now, first time ever, to buy luck points for your respective teams, Team Red or Team Blue. So when we get to that, you'll be able to change the outcome of the battle. The other thing that we're going to change about the actual Iron Valor this evening is the introduction of the Oracle. And what does that sound like?
Hello, darlings.
Aha! So, fun feedback here. So, the Oracle will announce to our players the luck points that you give out and any special things you put into the chat. So that's coming for us. And a few other things you can add as we're doing this is command duel. You can choose someone to duel for their points, and you can also use command slots to bet. So that or emote slot machine. So that's super duper fun. It is September, so if you are watching this now, please follow and subscribe. Right now, you can get 30% off subscriptions until September 30th. So great time to do that, up to 30% for taking a 6-month subscription. Of course, if you're a Prime member, you can avoid all that and get it for free. So there's no better place for you to drop that Twitch Prime subscription than right here. As we continue to get more subscriptions, we're going to continue to unlock emotes. And those are coming down the pipeline now as we're waiting for their approval. Last but not least, tonight during Iron Valor, we are giving away one of our Ink and Lyre t-shirts featured on our Patreon. This week, during Phase 3, during the PvP, we are giving away the Wild Shape shirt. So, wonderful design that has a little rose in the middle of a rib cage. It is with these deer antlers. It's a super cool druid shirt, and you can get that if you'll stick around all the way to the end. So, I think I actually have it here. Yeah, there it is. You'll be able to see that once we get into tonight's Phase 3. So, without further ado, let us drop into this week's episode of Iron Valor. This week on Iron Valor, you find yourselves familiar in familiar territory underneath the arena. Looking around in this space, you can see all of yourselves and some familiar faces in your friends and others that you've come to see before. You can see all the dirt and the grime and all of these almost like gel-like cells on each side, and then where the ramp normally leads up and into the arena, all that is there now is a single green fire, a brazier of sorts with black iron rings around it. It's being cultivated by these three illithid who are currently almost encircling it, giving it a chanting kind of feel. You look around in this locker room and see each other. And Brandon, would you like to start and describe your character for us?
All right. uh, Sitting on one of the benches, contemplating his plan of attack, you see of an incredibly large minotaur. He's wearing a full plate mail. He has a long sword, and he has a holy symbol etched into the breastplate of his armor. He is a paladin. A Named Manron Stormhoof. He's got a golden ring in his nose. He's got two very large, imposing horns sticking out of his head. Trying to find his feats for today are tough and resilient constitution. He's a big, beefy minotaur ready to just get in there and lay waste to his opponents and smite evil at any turn.
Perfect. Davis.
Dancing and waving his hands as he obviously powerfully manipulates magic is Muse. His clothes are mismatched. He looks like if you took a court jester and smashed it together with another court jester to get that level of gaudiness. You just stacked gaudy on gaudy. I mean, hypnotic patterns and multicolored cloth, the big hat, very flashy gloves. They sparkle when he flits his wrists, which he does frequently. If you pay really close attention, he's drawing something, and will eventually kind of put his hands out and make a symbol, and a third eye will appear on his forehead, and he just kind of looks around and grins.
Ooh. Very cool. Very, very cool. Manron, Muse, Dylan.
So you have Salmong also sitting there. Salmong is a druid. He is draped in half-plate armor, draped in multiple vines and other shrubbery of sort, kind of like a ghillie suit. He has red paint on his face, and he's draped with multiple weapons. He has a scimitar, a spear, any tool he might need to face beasts in the wild. In a non-harmful way as a druid, of course. Any kind of wild he might meet. He is resilient con and warcaster.
Perfect. James.
Lars is a half-elf drow. He is wearing a blued half plate with tattered cloth covering everything. You'll see he's always carrying a shield in one hand, and that's about it. He's rocking around with Lucky and Warcaster. Gray hair, graphite skin, and just pale eyes.
The pale eyes.
So pale eyes.
Perfect. Our first guest of the evening, Jerica. Tell us what you got rolling up with tonight.
So there is a furbolg sitting in the corner praying to her goddess. Name is Nevara. She has blue skin, pointy ears, long brown hair, wearing some scaled mail, and just sitting there praying for the goddess Mistra to help display her magic to everybody. And a cleric. I'm a cleric.
All right, cleric, and some gold pieces for you. Yes, Luke. What do you have for us? Our other guest player.
So you guys see in the corner a yuan tea with primarily teal scales, brilliantly colored, complemented by some like radiant orange scales as well. He has these tufts of like almost like reddish feathers coming off the back of his head, and he's wearing a robe that is obviously ancient and from a different time period. He's looking down at a stone slab that acts as his spell book, and on his shoulder is perched a red macaw as his familiar. Today, Maquasito is a chronergy wizard, chosen of Dendar, the Night Serpent.
All right, perfect. So we get to know our adventurers, and we begin all kind of coalescing, and you hear the chanting start to rise from these illithid that are walking around, and they start moving faster and faster. The arena guide, your ranger friend with his his leather shirt and kind of like green coloring, looks at you all and says, "I don't have a lot of advice for you on this one. It's going to be a toughie. You need anything before you go?"
No.
We have everything we need.
You just show me where I need to go after I win, of course.
After you win, hopefully you'll still be on this plane.
Hopefully.
And with that, the illithids, their chanting continues, and they begin to, and as they do, the flames start to rise, and they start to grow, and they start to build, and it's all of a sudden there's this tidal wave of a bonfire, and you're beckoned to walk through.
I walk through.
Everyone else the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fearlessly into the unknown.
Yeah, I let him go first.
All right.
Yeah, I let this guy go first.
I understand that. Might be best overall.
Yeah.
You step through and you land on this boat, and as you do, you look up and you can see the mighty Cthulhu is rising out of the water. You see his visage is unfathomable. These long tentacles coming down out across of the space, moving, destroying ships with this entire fist. As you all make your way into one of these many ships, you can land on any of them as you want to. If you want to place yourselves across this location, wherever you want to be. Let's put you be on this ship. How about that, Salmonk?
Yes.
How's that sound?
Yeah, dude.
Saying there is this gargantuan, the massive head of mighty Cthulhu is leaning down over the water, and you hear in your mind, "Roll initiative."
Oh no.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Cthulhu did not roll well.
Got some
Oh.
good rolls going here.
Hell yeah.
Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. Alrighty.
Thanks.
Looking at all of this, you can see, and if you got yourselves on the boats wherever you want to be, or whatever you're doing, 25 to 20.
Uh-oh.
At 22.
22 for Muse. 15 to 20.
15.
Who?
Navarra.
Navarra, what'd you have?
16.
16.
Makwafito also has 16.
Perfect. I'll put you after her. 10 to 15.
11.
Ooh. 11. That's not very good. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. 5 to 10.
9.
9 for Solomon.
Yeah.
And 0 to 5.
Manron Stormhoof is rolled
Would you roll, Manron?
a 6.
A 6. Amazingly, you guys seem to have the drop on Cthulhu.
No.
So, as we begin this battle, Muse, your song invigorates these high seas, and as the waves come crashing, rocking the boat back and forth, what do you do?
Well, see, Muse is the kind of bard that doesn't make any noise. He's a mime. So he doesn't make any music at all. But he looks around and he sees this gigantic creature in front of him. He goes, he kind of like moseys up next to him and taps him on the shoulder and flexes some more, and then fucks his wrist in the general direction of Cthulhu, and passing on some dancing inspiration. And then
To
he will
Cthulhu?
to pirouette in circles as he casts counter song, which is the bardic thing for helping you with wisdom saving throws. I think that's going to be an issue.
Okay. So as you do this and you cast that, I guess that is on yourself, or?
No, it's everyone within a certain area of me. If I could just find it.
Ooh. Okay, so you do this little pirouette, and
Counter song. 30 feet, advantage on saving throws at being frightened or charmed.
and so that will include.
Everyone
Where?
on my little ship.
Where are you, Muse?
I'm on the bottom little ship. I'm hiding in the sail at the moment.
Oh, okay. So that is Luke and Lars. You guys are all inspired with the wisdom saving throws. That's action, bonus action.
Yeah, I used inspiration on.
Oh, inspiration. All right. So that ends your turn. That brings around to the lair action, and Cthulhu reaches over to Manron, and you can see as his giant hand reaches over and onto you, Manron, and there's this like green kind of swirling hand, like portal, onto his face, and he presses it down onto you and the boat. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. All right. Manron Stormhoof is not afraid.
He's about to be.
That is an 11.
11.
Yeah.
So, reaching down, the boat shatters. You feel yourself go into this portal, and you get sucked up into something. All of you see the boat shatter, and as Cthulhu pulls up, the rowboat that he was on is now kind of like floating into pieces, and you see Manron there, held in space, almost like this green kind of energy encapsulating him. His eyes are down, full of green, and he just looks like he's staring into nothing, straight into, like, literally floating on top of the sea. Manron.
I turn to Muse and I like sign language. Like, this is why I let him go through the portal first.
Manron, you find yourself in a cave, alone, looking around into the depths of this cavern and darkness. Do you have dark vision?
No.
You feel yourself. You look around in complete and total darkness. You can hear nothing. It is now cold. It seeps into your bones, giving you goosebumps. And you can hear all these little small droplets of water falling in this area from the stalactites. And then you hear a growl in the darkness. as something around you is stalking. Navarre, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast resistance on myself.
No.
Resistance. Wait, what does that look like for you?
I look out into the darkness, and cannot see anything. So I just quietly pray to Mistra and ask her for strength, extra strength.
The strength is yours. As there's a bit of divine light, and it kind of like infuses into you, and you feel that protection all enveloping you. All right, you want to move?
Yes. I will move up to the front of the boat,
Okay.
next to Salmon and Mew.
All right, you move yourself over there, standing at the front like you're Leonardo DiCaprio, and like get all this going on. That'll end your turn, Lars.
Yeah.
Oh, my poor boat friend.
You can see him. He's just kind of like,
He's not doing so great.
no.
Well, we're gonna do my favorite thing, and I'm gonna chuck a couple Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
But
Blast.
I'm gonna run up with the open hand, 2 blasts, 1 out of the shield, whip around, and the last one, my sword will appear as the last Eldritch Blast flies out.
Sure.
Let's see if anything hits him.
Let's see.
What is that? That's 18.
18. 18 misses.
21.
21 misses.
22.
22 exactly hits.
And then 29.
Both those
The
last two hit. The last two hit. So as Cthulhu, as Cthulhu continues moving toward all of you, the first two in the fear just go wide, and it's almost like you can't see the thing. It's so oddly shaped from a geometry standpoint, and then you finally, it's just so big, you kind of luck up on the last two as they find purchase. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Total of 19 points of damage.
Total of 19. Oof. Y'all, I want to formally congratulate everyone in the chat for being here for the first TPK on the Iron Valor.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Bonus,
It's a bold statement, Daniel.
I know what I said. Bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm going to Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud. As that same sort of eldritch energy comes over you as well. And as we come up into all of this. That ends your turn. Do you want, unless you want to jump off the boat or something?
Oh no!
Not
I think
today.
if he wants me off the boat, he can do that.
You'll be off the boat. All
Yeah.
right, perfect. That ends your turn. Salamung
Do I know anything about his resistances?
of the Eldritch God Cthulhu.
Yeah, bro. This man just immune to everything.
Make a religion check.
Oh yes, I'm very religious. A 6.
6? You imagine he's probably immune to Eldritch energy.
Man, sucks for that guy over there.
Ooh.
I guess we'll cast Call Lightning.
Coal lightning comes down, and as the storm continues to rage, these clouds coalesce. What level are you casting this at?
5th level.
5th level, and they start to grow and come across this storm, and the extra storm itself comes in on top as you make the waves rage even more.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I will smite Cthulhu with my lightning storm, or his lightning storm. Yes.
His
He'll
own
command his
storm.
own storm.
Dex save from him, yeah.
Yeah.
That is gonna be not 18 even.
Then no plus.
No plus.
So that fails.
Yeah, it fails. No, Cthulhu, not exactly dexterous. He's just a big dude. As go ahead and roll that damage. As the lightning strikes, you can see it comes into him. It goes into the arm, but you literally see the lightning stop. It isn't able to cover the entire piece of Cthulhu, and then only a part of him seems to be effective. And that's strange. It's almost like he's absorbing it in some way, and you realize that it's not doing as much damage as you thought.
So I was afraid of this. It was 30 damage.
30 damage, halved to 15. All right. That's your bonus action.
I will move backwards in the ship.
Okay. Perfect. There we are. All right, Manhoof. This start of your turn, you look around in the darkness, and you're looking and moving. You don't see anything right this second. Start of your turn, something comes flying out of this darkness, and you can't see anything yet. You don't have any dark vision, but you hear it claw at the ground and start to run, and then leap, and you hear the water splash, and like swirling through the air, you hear something, and it comes across as something tries to slash at your chest, and you can hear it screaming throughout the space. Let's see, where's my pointer? That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That is going to miss as it glances off of his breastplate.
So you turn around and you're facing the wrong way. Across the back of your breastplate, there's these long 4 scratches as something goes past you, flying through the air, twisting, goes through your space, and then lands on the other side and starts stalking again. It's your turn. What do you do?
Do I see the beast?
It's dark. You don't see anything. You can hear it, and you can hear something's in the darkness moving around behind you.
Well,
you turn to it.
Let me see if I have any sort of light spell here. It doesn't appear that I do. So
you kind of know where it's at. You could start heading that direction, and you could still get to it and fight if you want to.
Yes, that's what Manron would like to do. He heads in the direction, completely fearless of this creature that can't even break his armor class, and strides forward with not a look of fear in his eye.
Sure, go for it. You move forward, and you can hear you run the way it was at, and you can see and you can hear it kind of move in that direction. Go ahead and roll to hit with disadvantage because you're blind right now.
Yeah. Hang on.
Come on. Oh no, Brother B's gone.
Hang on, I had to refresh. It's not letting me.
Oh no. That's how bad things are right now.
Yeah, you'll get good Wi-Fi when you're in the demi plane of a creature I'm fighting right now.
When you get back on the material plane, that's where you'll be.
Okay, let's try this again. 2d20s. Oh goodness, that first one would have been great.
That second one will miss. The first attack misses. You smash and you hear your sword, great axe. What are you rolling up with?
A long sword.
Long sword.
He has a long sword, one-handed, and he has a shield in the other.
The first one clings against the ground. You can feel it chip slightly as you smash into the rock.
Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay, does a 19 hit?
19 exactly hits. As you come across the other one, and this one you hit it, and you see the creature as you slash across it, sparks fly up as you hit its natural kind of armor, and you see this creature. It looks like it's made of stone. It has this wide kind of oblong, oval, almost frog-like face. Its features are long and gaunt. It has these super long fingers, this beast hunter creature. You see you slice across the chest and you do this damage and whatever else you're going to add on top of it. And you can see it immediately kind of hardens back where you hit it, and it looks like it's even stronger now for being hit.
Oh goodness. Okay, yeah. As the blade finds its mark, I'm gonna add a smite onto that.
The smite.
The smites. You know, all good paladins use their spell slots for smite. They're really smite slots. So yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a divine smite as well. So that's gonna add an extra D8 of damage, and let me roll that. Takes 12 points.
12 points of damage. All right. And that'll end your turn. The rest of you see Manron, he starts to sink and his body enters the water. Manron, where you are in your cave, you feel your feet get cold, but there's nothing touching them as he starts to sink further down into the ocean. That ends your turn and brings around to Cthulhu. So as the Eldritch deity steps forward, it'll move all the way over here and step onto Manron and smash him further into the earth as well. That is going to be... Oh, that's an 8? It's not very good. Does a 26 hit?
Just barely.
Oh,
Just barely. As it steps onto with this first hit, you're gonna take. Let's see. You take 20. You take 30 points of bludgeoning damage. He smashes it on top of you, and for those of you on the boat, one of you is gonna get hit by a tentacle as it sweeps down from his mouth, trying to scoop you up. Lars and Navaria, your both attacks are coming at both of you. That's a 26 to hit, and then a 23 to hit against you, Navaria.
Yes. It hits.
What about you, Lars?
Oh yeah.
Lars, you and Navaria are both scooped up by the tentacles of Cthulhu, and you're being held in its mouth as it swings around, and you're all violently thrown into the space. Each of you is going to take, Lars, you're going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage, and Navaria, you're going to take 21 points of bludgeoning damage. It starts to swing you guys around in the air, and that'll end Cthulhu's turn. Top of the round, Muse.
Sorry, I think my turn got skipped.
Did you get skipped? I thought you took a turn. We'll take a turn now then.
All right, sounds good. Maquaquito will put his foot on the edge of the boat like George Washington, and then he's going to summon a silvery serpent as it floats around his head like a halo. And he's going to look straight into Cthulhu's eyes and say, "There is no god but Dendar the Night Serpent," as he casts Crown of Stars as an action, and as a bonus action to make a spell attack as he sends a radiant bolt at Cthulhu, and that's going to be... Oh, that's a 30 to hit, 19 plus 11.
That hits. That 30 will hit Cthulhu himself.
All right, sweet. And that's going to deal radiant damage, 4d12. That's 35 points of radiant damage from Crown of Stars.
35 points of radiant damage to the mighty Cthulhu. As you almost see as this comes out and hits him, he almost gathers your attention for a moment before he swings your friends a little bit more. Then what happens? Does he get a save or something?
No, it's just a spell attack that just does damage.
It just does some damage. Perfect.
And then Maquaquito will send his familiar, a scarlet macaw, to fly over and just use the help action on, let's say, Stormhoof.
On Stormhoof.
If he tries to save or something.
We'll see how his interaction with this, and you can see, you fly down, you see Stormhoof, he's there, or the familiar does, and getting close to him, his arms are draped, the sword is slipping from his hand, he looks catatonic, like madness has taken him over.
Right.
And I think that'll end your turn. Muse.
Muse does not like being on this boat, and for some reason does not feel fearful like he thought he was going to be feeling fearful. He's going to get off the boat and test what these rocks are like as he kind of takes a graceful leap like this, and then jumps off the gunwale and pirouettes through the air and tries to get over to the red rock.
Sure, make an athletics check as you dive into the water and these waves are rocking everywhere.
Oh,
There's a lot of this open sea that you need to fight against right now.
oh
At-
wait, can I make any sort of argument for acrobatics?
You may not. Thank you, though. Thank you for asking.
Oh, that's probably not good. An 8.
An 8? Okay. 8 is not good at all. So you dive in. It'll take, if you're going to make it to those rocks in somewhere where you're not slant. Well, I'll say you jump off, you move up, you get over to the rocks, and you catch yourself. As you do, you take an additional 9 points of bludgeon damage as you get thrown into the rock. But you're there now, where you need to be.
I just wave at the people at the boats.
You made the right decision, obviously.
How much is that? 9?
9!
Oh. He sits there and rocks a little bit and looks at his blood.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing, Davis?
Then back higher on this rock, and we're gonna see how wise the Eldritch God is, I guess.
Let's find out.
Let's see how he handles the dissonant whispers, as he just kind of does like this and kind of ruffles up his hair and then kind of does a spin and throws it out.
The dissonant whispers.
The voice of the one who doesn't talk appears in the mind of the thing that's speaking in his mind, jerk.
Sure. And as it does, he rolls an 18. Does an 18 save?
No!
18 fails. And so as these dissonant whispers go into his mind.
3d6 psychic damage. Use its reaction to move as far away from me as its speed allows.
So with that, Cthulhu will use his first legendary resistance to not do that.
Oh.
Just choose not to.
Okay, it doesn't get hurt at all. I still taunt it about how its toes resemble my grandmother's.
Ooh, nasty. End of your turn, Cthulhu will take his legendary action to take a tail, rises from the water, and comes down on you, Makachu. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that every time. Does a 25 hit?
Just barely.
You're going to take 23 points of bludgeon damage as the front half of that boat is destroyed. Make a dex saving throw.
Oh no. Well, Quahito is very good at those.
For sure.
An 11.
And with that, you fall into the water, into the cold. And that as the front half of the boat smashes, you're unable to leap back in time, and you fall into the water, tumbling, and you go deaf as water rushes into your ears. That ends Muse's turn. And the first legendary action, lair action comes now. Cthulhu is going to reach down into the water, and you see that portal again coming into you, Makachu, as it comes in and tries to pick you up and swallow you whole. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Uh, 20 total?
20 total will fail as it reaches down and crushes you in place and then lets you go. You come back up and you're now kind of in this fetal position, floating and sinking down further into the water. But in your mind, you realize this is kind of nice. You look around at this open field of reeds. You see there are trees, verdant and overgrown all around you. You're standing kind of the edge of this wild forest, and then this ever-present sunset of what you would probably assume to be the Feywild. Behind you, sitting up with a leg dangling, is a very strange-looking archfey. Navarra, your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
All right, spiritual weapon coming at him.
So my weapon comes out. It's a a white blue kind of star, the symbol of Mistra, but it has a giant eyeball right in the middle of it.
All right, the eyeball on it. Very cool. Very cool. Where do you want it?
So, let's just do it right on top, right on his head.
Makes sense to me.
Head.
On top of Cthulhu. Wait, there it is. Oh, I can't make it go on top of him. We'll put it like right down
Like
here.
right behind. Yeah,
Nope.
that's fine.
There he is. So we don't forget about it. All right, spiritual weapon summoned.
All right. So let me attack with it. Melee. You roll. 14, 19.
19 will miss, unfortunately.
Oh wait, no, sorry, not 19.
It should be
25. I did the wrong thing.
there. You
25.
go. There we go.
There.
25 does
Okay.
hit. 25 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
12 damage.
12 damage to Cthulhu. You guys are gonna TPK if we keep doing this. That's bonus action. Action.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. So I'm gonna point at him.
Sure.
Cast Toll the Dead.
Is that a wisdom save for him?
Wisdom save, yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's a 10. That fails. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Awesome. Okay. And he's missing some hit points, right?
He is. He is.
Okay. So that's 28.
28. What kind of damage is that? Necrotic, right?
Necrotic. Mm-hmm.
All right, that goes through. 28 points of damage to Cthulhu. And as you kind of like toll the dead, and you can see the tentacle that's grabbing you kind of like goes up his face and into his eyes. They turn a darker shade of like black green as you toll the dead on him. That'll end your turn because you are currently grappled by the Great Cthulhu. And so he will go ahead and, feeling this energy from you, just like open his maw to everything, and you see it split open, and there's this horrible stench of seawater and like rotting fungus comes out at all of you. And Navaria, you are swallowed as he bites you.
Oh.
Well,
Oh my god.
you might be. You might not be. You might not be. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
You are swallowed, and you take an additional. You take an additional 21 points of bludgeon or piercing damage as you sink into the pit of Cthulhu. That'll end his legendary action. Back around to you, Luke. It's now your turn. As we had skipped you and then came back around. Now it's your turn again. Your body continues to float down, but this area in the Feywild is so beautiful. And you look around, and there's this wonderful kind of archfey looking creature. He jumps down, his elongated limbs kind of flapping there. He says, "Well, hello. I see you've chosen to meddle with things you probably shouldn't have. Yeah?
Are you Dendar the Night Serpent?
Oh, goodness, this is going to be terrible. I'll just give it to you straight. Answer this for me and you can go. I am something people love or hate. I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I'll go up higher. To some, I will fool them. To others, I'm a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I always show through. No matter how hard people try, I will never go down. What am I?"
You are Archfey.
With that, you feel your mind kind of sear with pain as you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Ah,
That'll end your turn. Lars.
Oh no. Well. So my combatant just got eaten,
Your combatant just
and
swallowed.
I'm being dangled by a tentacle.
Yep.
I'm going to try and hack myself loose of this tentacle.
Sure. Are you attacking, or are you going to try and break free?
I'm going to take 2 swings with my longsword.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
I'm going to enact Green Flame Blade before I do so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to hit him.
Did y'all see that damage roll? It's 6d10. I rolled 3 1s and 2 2s and a 3.
It's pretty good.
Oh, poor Daniel.
I
Not
know,
rolling
I'm so
great
sad.
on this monstrous creature.
With a modest plus 18 to hit.
Yeah.
I know.
That's all, just plus 18.
Those not going through.
Let's see it.
Who would have thought Cthulhu would be so strong?
It wanted to log me out real quick. Give me just a moment.
Luke, I just sent you over the riddle, so you can read it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is 18 to hit on the first one.
The first one, you slash down at it, but you got the wrong angle on it, and the hilt hits first. Second attack.
22 to hit on the second attack.
22 exactly hits as you find purchase with that one. Roll damage, see if you can lop one of these things off.
All right, with Green Flame Blade and Spirit Shroud going. It is 7d8.
Gentlemen, the oracle comes to speak to you all.
The oracle has spoken.
The blood gods demand that you provide the riddle in chat.
Ah, into the chat itself. Well, if the blood gods speak, then I shall provide.
A total of 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage. That is enough as you're able to get right on the back side of this thing and slice up. And as you do, you sever it and fall. You fall about 50 feet or so, straight back into the water. 32 points of damage to Cthulhu.
Just die, don't belly flop.
You fall into this water. I mean, it's water, but it's still a long way to fall. You take 8 points of fall damage as you smack.
Ow.
And
Could have
then
been worse. I could have been eaten.
Bonus action?
No.
Okay. You look around as you hit this
Bonus
water.
action.
Swim.
Water.
You could go to either of the rocks or the boat. Those still
I
floating.
will attempt to make it to that boat that's above me.
Okay. And then you can make it about halfway before your turn is. As you start swimming over there, you see your wizard friend. He's in the water, kind of floating, sinking to his death.
Oh no.
Lars, that ends your turn. That brings down to Cthulhu's turn. As he will use his turn to, or not his turn, but his legendary action, his last one of this turn, to smash down onto Muse. Muse, the mime, does a natural 1 hit. Unfortunately, as it comes down, this tentacle, it goes into smash and almost tries to pick you up, but you're just like. I don't know. And that in that part. So Lars, Solomon.
Solomon, looking through all of his weapons, being a master of survival he is like, okay, well, none of these are going to work. But one thing rings true. He should probably be running, but he's not because he's not a coward. So
Right.
what he is going to do is get off this boat.
Your boat's fine.
To do that, he's going to ask for the goddess of wind to carry him away. And he will cast... What's the name of the spell?
Teleport.
Teleport. Yes, clearly. The druid would teleport. I will use Investure of Wind.
To do what with the boat? To drive the boat away?
What? No, I fly.
Oh, you're flying. Okay. You fly and you move and you do whatever. Where are you going?
Got 60 feet of fly speed.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna be like over here.
Okay. Flying
Like,
just
well,
above
no,
the
let's
waves.
see, I'm gonna be like right here, like 20 feet in the air.
He's like,
Sure. All right, perfect. That ends your turn. Mountain Roof, you find yourself inside of this deep cave again. Blackness everywhere. coming from the darkness, that you hear the scratching along the walls. It sounds like this creature in the dark, this predator is sliding his fingers along the wall, and you see some sparks just before it flies at you again as it's going to roll an attack. As it flies your way, that is a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And you're going to take 38 points of psychic damage as it smashes across your face, knocking you almost to the ground as your shield, as it kind of goes off into the darkness. It's your turn. What are you doing? You still can't see it.
So I'm in this cave, and Manron's looking around, and you said he started to feel cold, right?
He felt the cold in his feet, and it's coming up his body.
Well, he certainly remembers being on a boat earlier. Would you say that he realized that is this like a spell effect, or what's like? Make
a religion check, Manroof, with your bonus action.
Okay. Come on. That's a 16.
Manroof, you realize that the Cthulhu is a creature of the mind as much as it is a old, powerful being, and you realize that there's what is happening right now is probably in your mind, but you can't, realizing that your body is responding to some outside stimulus, but you're not going to be able to do anything about it until you solve the problem at hand. That's your bonus action.
Okay. Well, I have this thing. It's one of my paladin abilities, Cleansing Touch. I can use my action to end one spell on myself or one willing creature that I touch. Does that apply for this situation?
You want to try it? What does this look like, Brandon, as you try to do this?
Well, realizing that this must be all in his head and that the monster must have tried some foul attempt at mind play, Manron will he touches his hand to the holy symbol that he has carved into his breastplate, and he takes a deep breath, closing his eyes, and he utters a small prayer to his god and says, fortify my mind and return me to my comrade so that I may slay this foul beast.
And then, so as you do this, and you feel the radiant energy go throughout you, and you plead to your god to release you from this prison of the mind that Cthulhu has put you in, I would like for you to make another religion check.
Okay. That's only a 5.
You can see that it's starting to work, and then you feel shocked, like your god would betray you in this moment. You breathe out, and then you zap, and you find yourself 30 feet below the ocean floor. You gasp for air, and salt fills your lungs as you are now starting to drown. But you're back on the plane. You look up and see the lightning flash and Cthulhu's visage in the darkness above you, and your friends flying around in its mouth. And you're back on the material plane. Your penance paid. As you do, as all this happens, you can feel there are these. As you have solved this problem, you feel this kind of like stones start growing out of your back, and if you allow it, these Cthulhu-like wings will pop out of your shoulder blades.
Yeah.
And
okay.
as they do, this boon from Cthulhu for you solving this problem splashes out, and your wings fly out in the ocean. You feel like you have a fly speed now.
Fantastic.
That injured.
I haven't used my movement yet. You said I was 30 feet below the water, right?
You sure are.
Well, I have 30 feet of movement. Does that translate to 30 feet of fly speed?
It does.
With these new Ephra wings, he beats the wings down against the waves and and holds his long sword up and pierces through the waves and appears over the top, hovering just above the waves.
You see Manron come spinning out, the salt water flying across the air as his sword breaches the waves, and Cthulhu looks pleased in some way as you rise up, prepared to do battle.
My God, those wings are awesome.
Yeah.
Cthulhu will take his turn now.
My turn.
Drown me.
Drop me.
Tail attack coming at you, Lars, and then another one at our wizard who's unconscious.
Another one.
And then one coming at Navaria's inside, and then he'll swing at the paladin too. Lars, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Wizard, that's a 32 to hit. But you're unconscious, so you don't know.
Yep, that hits me by over 21.
And then Muse, that is a 29 to hit. Which I assume hits. Oh no. We'll just roll it. That is going to be 21 points to you, Lars. 25 points to you, Machati. And then, 30 points to you, Moose. As Cthulhu's hands come down and tentacles grab all of you and pull you out of the water. Machati, you're still comatose, but you are pulled out and grabbed in a hand. The rest of you are in tentacles. That'll end his turn. Top of the round. Muse.
What the heck just happened to me?
You are swallowed up by a tentacle and picked up in the air.
So freaked out the mime just spoke.
I didn't even know you were targeting me. Holy crap.
Things are going well for you guys. Hey, somebody want to do a spell that's not like 5th level or lower? Before you guys all get murdered?
I'm under the effects of a 9th level. You hush. It doesn't matter. Plus 18 is higher than my AC.
True.
Oh no.
The natural one was the only thing that could miss.
Oh no. Hey, at least it did once.
Acrobatics check. Let's get ungrappled.
Yeah. Make an acrobatics check.
I'm good at those. And I have an advantage because 9th level spell slot.
You got it, buddy.
That's a 28.
28! 28 saves!
And I go and spin and
Wait.
jump up into the air and go.
I will say with a 28, you spin out so with such a flourish and silence that you just pencil right into the water. No damage for you.
Perfect dive. I want a 10 out of 10 from all the watchers.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, perfect. From the chat, 10 out of 10 for the dive. I wonder if anybody's given a guess yet in the chat. We'll figure that out. Bonus action. Muse.
Even have any that are useful. I can healing word myself.
9 out of 10, 11 out of 10. That's good.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm gonna go back to my rock, dude. I can't even grab myself, but I'm going back that way.
I would like someone to spam the answer. Don't look, Luke.
I know what the answer is.
Oh, Dave, sorry, I got
I'm fairly sure. I just can't say.
I think Luke already got it too.
We shall see. We shall see. Okay, that'll end your turn.
The
That'll bring us...
blood gods say that the answer.
Whoa! You're gonna give it to him?
Shall I tell you?
No, don't
No,
tell him. Don't tell him.
I think I know the answer.
Don't tell him yet. Wait till this turn's over.
Yeah.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
Orc will come in and clutch with the future.
That brings us around to the lair action. Looking around, Cthulhu with these hands of portals will start. Will take his lair action to move with everyone with him over to Salmong.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me. I had a nice and peaceful over here, sir.
But he's not going to take a turn. or he's not gonna. He can't quite get to you where he can do that as well. So he's just gonna move, and all of you are gonna move with him, except for Manron. Oh wait, Manron is grabbed.
And Muse.
And Muse. Well, Muse is not. Muse is not.
Not me. I was on the water. Did I get grabbed again? Oh yeah, I got picked back up, huh?
Yeah,
Wait,
you got
Manron
picked
got
up.
grabbed? I thought he flew out the water with his
Yeah,
wings.
I'm flying all majestic.
Yeah, I think Manron's okay.
Manron's okay. Cthulhu wouldn't hit you anyway. It's okay. He'll move over there and he'll start reaching towards you for when his turn comes around. That'll end your turn, Muse. Navarra, you are inside of Cthulhu. The start of your turn, you're going to take 57 points of acid damage.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh
My God, that roll was so good.
Yeah, that was a good roll. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Can I do anything?
You are in. Cthulhu's a big creature. You're basically free to move around inside his stomach, but it's all you're like waist deep in the eldritch acid right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cast Etherealness.
Clutch etherealness. Pray. What does this look like, Jericho?
Trying not to be in the acid again, just praying. And a light shines, and I disappear from the current plane, and I'm now in the ethereal plane.
Perfect. You're in there. You can feel your body singeing as you are inside of Cthulhu. But then you just pray. The light shines. You feel yourself split, pass through the veil, and the pain stops. Nothing comes with you, and you are free to walk out of Cthulhu should you wish.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Where are you heading to?
We'll walk out and walk behind him to. Where am I?
So you get right
I'll
there?
just stay. Yeah, that's fine.
So casting that, you literally just pass through the spine, and as you do, you see this. Very few people have seen the inside of Cthulhu. It is unfathomable, and you keep going. Bonus action.
I don't have my what's it called? Spiritual weapon. Is it still there? I just can't.
It
move
is. Yeah, you can move it.
Oh, I can move it. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna move it closer to him. I don't think that it'll. Yeah.
Can't quite
close
get
to
there,
far.
but it's on its way. It's flying as fast as it can towards him.
Yeah.
That'll end your turn. End of your turn. Cthulhu doesn't even realize this happened, so he's gonna smash into Salmong for the first attack. That's
Why even roll?
That's a 33 to hit.
Yeah.
No.
Why even roll?
So 33 to hit. You take 22 points of damage as he smashes you across the face. That's his legendary action. So your turn. Our dear wizard. Look, Archfey is not the answer. You're gonna have to figure this out. You're staying right here with me, lad.
All right, really quick. I'm sorry, my internet had a hiccup. When I got hit, I got 30 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll make
So you're sitting there in the Feywild talking to this Archfey who's just like, he's got like a glass of wine that he's sipping on, and like your nose just starts to bleed.
I rub my head and I say to him, "This is riddle, yes?"
That's not the right answer. You take... Nah. Of course it's a riddle, mate. What is the answer? Let's go. I'm not repeating it again.
I believe it is age.
Smarter than you look, mate. And he just like slaps you across the cheek, gives you a kiss, and you just disappear. You find yourself clutched around the tentacles of Cthulhu as he's about to put you in his mouth as you wake up. That ends your turn. Lars.
Oh no. So I'm back in the tentacle.
You're back in the tentacle.
This is not good. We're going to... I don't have anything that's going to be great against this guy right now. We're gonna hack at him again with another green flame blade and just try and get free once more.
All right, go for it. Roll to hit.
No, that does not hit.
A 9 will miss.
So with that,
Both of
we
those
don't
miss.
hit nothing.
It seems like he got your sword like pinned down with the tentacle this time.
It's not working out so great.
You're trying to rip it up. You can't quite get it. You gotta turn so you're not cutting into him, and you pull up. Now your sword's free. When you come back around, maybe you can hit.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll see. We'll find out.
Not looking good.
Salmung, you are grappled as Cthulhu grabbed you, and you were flying through the air.
Rude. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh, when did I get grappled? Just now?
During his legendary action.
Oh, dude.
I know, life's hard. What are you doing?
It's so hard. Well, I don't know. I had something prepped, but then you just ruined it.
I'm sorry.
You ruined everything. God. I was gonna blast him too, but now I'll blast myself, and I don't want to do that.
Do your thing, man. What are you doing?
All right, we're gonna cast Blight on him.
Blight on Cthulhu.
Con save, yeah.
Con save from Mighty Cthulhu. That is going to be a 13.
13 fails.
He'll choose to save instead.
All right. Lucky for me, it wasn't even that high of a level, because I ain't using high levels, man. That was a 5th
Sure.
level blight, so 98 is 44 damage.
Half to 20. What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. All right.
Grabbing me, I try and rot his tentacles away.
Okay. So
My
you
blight.
trying to blight that out. He still. Ooh. That was kind of crazy. As he goes into, and you can see the tentacle withers all the way up, but doesn't let you go.
This guy's strong. It's like
Bonus
he's alive.
action.
Bonus action?
Champions, the Oracle brings news from the Blood Gods. Heloidal demands luck to Team Red. So it has been commanded, and so it shall be.
Luck point. Thank you, Holoitel, for the luck to Team Red. Who would like to receive that luck today? Davis, Dylan, or Jericho?
Well, I'll give it to Jericho.
Jericho, you now have a luck point that you may use at any time. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, no bonus action. I can't move, I take it.
No, you're grappled, my friend.
Yeah, tentacles, man. All
I
right,
know.
I will sit here and struggle.
You'll struggle. All right, that'll end your turn. Manroof, you have risen out of the sea like a beast, and you have these Cthulhu. Your wings match Cthulhu's as you rise, and you see his spine going all straight up out of the ocean. You cannot see his feet.
All right. Using my new wings, I will move. I will fly forward 30 feet to get into melee range, and I will kind of fly up his back. And as a bonus action, I will cast Spirit Shroud at level 4.
Okay.
Yes, so these Minotaur spirits kind of start swirling around him, and like you see multiple horns, and you even though he's not running, you hear hoofbeats that seem to be crashing like the waves. And as he flies up his back, he takes the sharp end of his sword and he slices upwards to damage the beast.
Love it. Roll to hit on those.
All right. Does an 18 hit?
18 misses. You slash into him, and it's going straight up his spine, but like he's just so thick you can't quite get there.
Oh, crapsies. And that one misses too.
You slice up, you come up across the cup, you're about to stab it in, but the wings just kind of falter. You swing, and you're floating there right beside him.
Look, I'm still getting used to flying, okay?
Yeah, it's all new. It's all new, man. It's all new, man. Yeah. All right, perfect. That'll end your turn. That brings you around to Cthulhu. Lars and Salmung, who are currently grappled, you guys are both going down the hatch. Oh, maybe you're not. Lars, there's a natural 1 hit.
Definitely not.
And
Probably,
then,
but no.
and then Salmung, that's going to be a bunch. That's going to be a 25.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
As Salmung, as he grabs you and just down the hatch you go. You take 26 points of piercing damage as you land inside of his stomach. Lars, you're able to just resist, and as he throws you in, you kind of like do that thing where you grab the wall and like keep yourself from falling directly in, and then you back out and try to fall again. But as you do, he scoops you with a tentacle. That'll end his turn. Muse.
Champions, I bring more news from the blood gods. Darmeta demands luck be to blue.
Hey.
So it has been commanded, and so it shall be.
Oh, and more luck from the gods. Thank you all so much. Who is that going to, Team Blue?
I think we should give the luck to Luke.
To Luke, to a pair of lucks to the guests, and we love it.
Thank you, because I'm dying.
I'm dying.
He's gonna need that for a death save here in a minute. Muse.
Is there any sort of check I can make to see if I know if Cthulhu can be charmed?
There is not. But no, he can't. Go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Oh, gosh.
A creature like this? No, he cannot be charmed. You're a high-level adventurer. You know that about the great old one himself.
Hey, we find loopholes.
Sure.
Usually, sometimes. God, what do you do? I'm not built to do damage.
Inspired.
I can't debuff him.
What are you doing, Mr. Mon?
Not getting back in that water. That's. You know what?
Smart
I'm
move.
gonna say screw it and hope this pans out. He starts doing a little dance with his hands, just his hands. He's very much concentrating, and this powder multi-chromatic begins to rise from his gloves, and he does kind of like this out, and then crumples in a pile as this beam of energy streams from him, and he casts Disintegrate on Cthulhu.
Disintegrate. That's a deck.
I'm talking about.
That's a deck save, right?
Yep.
He's not good at these. That's a 5.
Wow.
That's a 5. He's only got 1 left, so, and he doesn't really feel like getting banished today. So that'll end. He'll take that. Go ahead and roll that damage on the great and mighty Cthulhu as the mime speaks, and the mime does not speak, but just thinks, and like pieces of Cthulhu start to fall off.
I actually have all of the literal dice.
Should be some good damage here.
Should be. There's 10,
We can only hope.
and that's another 12, 25, plus 4, 65 force damage.
65 points
Yeah,
of force damage. And with that, Cthulhu looks bloodied.
Ooh, really?
I was hoping. Does he actually get disintegrated? Because that would be fun.
There's this giant gaping hole, and Solomon, you can see there's a piece of Cthulhu's like a direction that you can't see. There it looks like it's like thin from that one space. Pieces of Cthulhu have disintegrated out, and you can see his blood pumping in the veins as there's like this between the lightning strikes. That light is passing through Cthulhu and being filtered into his stomach as the disintegration starts to take place. Absolutely nasty. End of your turn. Muse. That brings us around to lair action. As Cthulhu will reach over to Lars as he's holding in his hand and swing him up with a tentacle and just take both hands and crush him.
Whoa.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I don't think I could pass that unless I get a natural 20. Oh, look at that.
He's done it!
Wow.
Not today, Cthulhu.
That's what I'm talking
Not
about.
today.
He pulls back, and
That's
you're
right.
just...
Gentlemen, I have more news.
I don't even know what to do with this.
I've looked into the heavens,
He's like, you
and the
can't
blood
deny
gods
this.
have whispered down to me. Dapper Gent 13 demands more luck. Go to blue.
Hey.
So it has been commanded, and so it shall be.
Brandon, you take that one.
More
All right.
luck
This
to
man already
Brandon.
has plenty of luck.
Apparently.
Thank you, Dapper Gent,
Holy moly.
for the luck. And so apparently James doesn't need any more luck as Cthulhu's hands crawl out and his tentacle is let go. You're sitting there and it's like his face literally goes like a confused puppy, as like this has never happened before, and you start
Same.
falling.
Oh no. Not
you-
again.
You hit the ground and take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the waves.
Cool.
But you're conscious, and you're
Yeah.
not wherever he was going to send you. That'll in the lair action. Navarra, you're in the ethereal plane.
Will my spiritual weapon reach him?
You can move it and then hit him with it.
Can I
Yeah,
move it? Yeah.
yeah. Let's do that. Roll to hit. I don't even know what to do right now.
25.
25 does hit. Roll that damage.
You can surrender.
Yeah, maybe die.
Yeah.
I have an
a 9.
alternate theory.
9 damage.
9 damage. That 9 damage to Cthulhu.
And then,
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I'm gonna drop etherealness,
Okay.
and that's
You drop it. You slide down to where the rock is. You drop etherealness, and now what?
I'm just gonna chill right there.
All right, there you are. You
On the
appear.
rock. Yeah.
You appear back onto the material plane. Everyone's like, "Didn't he just eat her? How did this happen?" It's amazing.
Hey guys.
End of your turn. I can't see everyone who's here. Who's grappled? Basically,
I believe I am still grappled. Makwahito.
I think so.
Mokahito. All right, you're still grappled. He's gonna bite you and try and swallow you now. That's a natural
no.
20.
Oh Lord!
What?
Don't you have a luck point? Can't you?
Yeah, can I use a luck point to
You certainly
make
may.
that not happen?
As the gods have spoken, that natural 20 gets negated, and
Praise to the blood gods.
instead that's a 35 to hit.
Oh.
Praise the
that's all?
blood
Yeah.
gods.
Dude, just shield that, bro.
At least
Just
it's not a
shield it.
natural 20.
It's not a
That's
natural
true.
21.
It still hits.
You take saving our dear Luke as a luck point is used. Thank you to the blood gods. You take 21 points of piercing damage as you are swallowed and thrown into the pit of Great Cthulhu. You fall down in there. That'll end his legendary action. Start of your turn. You take
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
30 points of acid damage.
Yeah, leave.
Makwahito falls unconscious into his stomach acid.
You get swallowed. You hit a few the side of his of his throat as you get pulled down, and then you smash into the acid. Your back hits. It comes across. The acid gets into your lungs, and you unconscious start to float down into the bile of Cthulhu. Lars,
How's he looking? Aside from confused,
he's bloodied. He's bloodied.
like, does he look like he's doing better than me?
Who? Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's where I wanted him. So I'm gonna raise a hand. I'm just gonna point at it. I'm gonna hit him with finger of death.
Finger of Death. More necrotic damage coming to our dear Cthulhu.
I need a con save from Mr. Cthulhu.
Con save. That is going to be a 26.
Oh my gosh, I kind of figured he was going to say for that anyway.
That's a good one. It's a good one to save from.
Yeah, can I actually use one of my lucky points to make him reroll that?
Ooh, you certainly may. The blood gods have spoken. Even Cthulhu is done above the blood gods. That is going to be an 8. That is an 18.
His save needed to be a 19 or higher.
And with that, Cthulhu fails. Thank you to the blood gods.
That was his actual feat.
Yeah, that was my actual feat.
Oh, whatever.
I am.
Whatever.
Yeah, blood gods.
We love the blood gods.
Blood gods.
We still love the blood
We
gods.
stand the blood gods here.
All right. Let me.
Sick. I took actual lucky, so
Yeah. well,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's 78 plus 30.
let's do
So
it.
60 total damage.
60 total damage. Oof.
Yeah, that was a good roll. That was not too bad.
Yeah, solid work there.
Solid damage on that as the finger comes up, and you're still like grappled, right?
No, he dropped me after
He dropped
I
you.
confused him.
So you swim up. It's like you back into the water.
Yeah, basically.
That's why he lost it. Like he didn't see it coming. That's what.
I'm gonna try and swim towards the boat towards the south to get a little bit away from him.
As you leave his range, he's gonna use his reaction to smash you, and try and pick you up again. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only like it's only like 15 feet. Does a 36 hit?
Yeah, definitely.
He scoops you up, and you take. Oh wait, that's the wrong die. No, that's the right one. That's the right one. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! Am I grappled again?
You're grappled.
This guy.
This guy.
Life's hard. Picks you up. End of your turn. Cthulhu will use his second legendary action this turn to swallow you as well, as he's just picked you up. I mean, you just tried to finger of death him. He will swallow you.
I did finger of death then.
You did. Does a 26? Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
You take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as Cthulhu swallows you as well.
Unlucky.
Come on.
You're into the stomach, and you see your friend, who's now unconscious.
Yeah,
I'm there too.
I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna join both of you shortly.
All right. That'll end your turn, Lars. Salmung.
Solomon, I'm in his stomach, so
Oh, you're in his stomach?
yeah, it's a party in here.
Oh, it is a party. You take
Acid me.
Acid.
47 points of acid damage.
Didn't even feel it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Things are going
Oh.
super well.
Yeah, it's super fun down here, man. Super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How are we gonna survive this, boys?
Help.
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 Help!
It's not looking good.
As Salmung, as your two people have fallen, one of them fell unconscious. The other one is screaming for help as he burns and you burn inside of Cthulhu.
Yeah, we're gonna try and save them. We are going to try and save them, and we're gonna do that with 7th level mass cure wounds. I take it they're all like within range of me.
Everyone inside?
Yeah.
For sure. 7th level mass cure wounds. What does this look like for you, my druid?
Still being circled by the wind goddess, I once again greedily ask for more assistance,
Sure.
and somehow managed to try and heal all these comrades so they don't get burned to death by stomach acid.
Everyone all at once.
All of them.
Love it. Go ahead and roll that healing.
That is going to be 25 or 22 points of damage. Sorry.
22
Ow.
points of damage.
Oh,
Or
Two
healing. I'm
points of
killing him.
Burns.
I'm already dying.
That's to everyone. So that's to yourself and Luke and Makalu and also Salmung and Lars. Everyone take some healing.
Oh, thank
How do I
God.
get out of here, bro?
Well, there are two ways.
Can I climb?
No.
Right back in the way I came.
No, unfortunately. That's your action, bonus action?
Bonus action?
Just go into the ethereal plane. That's what Jericho did.
Oh yeah, it's true. True that, bro. Well, trying to save people's lives, I can no longer do anything, so I'll just chill here in the acid. It's cool down here. I don't get hit by tentacles.
Perfect. Manroof. You have the wings. You're going up the back of Cthulhu. It isn't quite working. You're getting the hang of it. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, this whole time he's just been stabbing his sword into his back, trying to break through the hide of this demon. I'm gonna swing 2 attacks.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, come on.
Brandon, what are you doing? You're gonna get eaten.
Okay,
There
that's
we go.
better.
There we go.
That's better.
That's a 29.
29 does hit. Go ahead and,
All right,
and roll
finally, with the final plunge, he finds the soft spot and sinks his sword deep inside of Cthulhu's back.
With this, it hits the spine, and you see for the first time Cthulhu shows a reaction as his arms come up, back arches, and the blade kind of like gets twisted and bent as it's inside of Cthulhu, as his muscles like tense, and he crawls up into the air.
And you know I gotta do it. So level 4 divine smite.
All the smites.
Yeah.
Cut
So
me
that's
out.
gonna be.
Cut me out. Cut me out.
It might do enough. It might trigger it.
Let's see. I gotta roll a lot of d8s here, so bear with me. I got
All the D8s. Roll them all, man.
2d8 from that, and then I got my spirit shroud going, so that's another 2d8, and then I do the divine smite.
All the smites.
Let's see.
All the smite slots.
And then green flame blade.
And then green flame blade.
And then eldritch
And
blast.
all that.
No, wait, what?
What?
So that's another 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see some good damage here.
That's what I like to see.
Roll it, Manroof.
It's gonna be 40 points of damage.
Oof. Oof.
Throw me up. Throw me up.
40. So that damage needs to come from the inside if he's going to throw up.
Oh.
So
Yes. He lets out a roar as he slides the sword like all the way down to the hilt.
and then the wings themselves grow the radiant energy of your god as you drive it deep in, and as there's this surge of energy, you almost like Kamehameha wave, and it goes in an additional like 6 inches, just dealing all that extra damage. You rip out, coming free. Cthulhu begins to turn.
Oh, you ain't gotta do all that.
That ends your turn. Cthulhu's turn now, and he is coming for you. The only one he believes that could still kill him comes around. One tentacle comes down at Navaria. No, not Navaria. One tentacle at Manroof. A fist and then a swallow if he can. First attack is a 22.
Ooh, I wish I had shield right now. That just barely hits.
You take 25 points of damage from the first attack.
That's nothing.
A punch comes in. That's a 35 to hit.
Slightly better.
You take 23 points of damage from that, and then he'll throw you up in the air and swallow you for the insect that you are. The 21 to hit.
21 is my AC.
And
I wish I had shield.
Engulfs you as you join your brethren inside of Cthulhu with 22 points of damage.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, welcome to the party.
So this means I can't miss now, right? Because I'm inside of him.
You know what? That'd be great.
This is exactly where I wanted to be. It's all calculated.
Yeah. What I do? Miss and hit him again?
Everyone is inside of Cthulhu, other than Navaria and Muse. Top of the round, Muse. It's your turn.
Help!
Disappearing. Like, I don't think they all know. Good grief.
You can do it. We have faith in you.
He is looking now. To be fair, Cthulhu is looking rough.
Just run away.
Cthulhu is like pieces of Cthulhu are ready to quit and get out of here. Like it's rough now.
He can't escape us. We're inside of him.
Yeah, where are you gonna go?
Mistakes have been made.
We've got it right where we want him.
I'm technically part of a god right now.
Technically.
I have no damage spells.
Disintegrate part 2.
I can't.
Do it again. Another one.
Attack is mine.
Another one.
Do something. What are you doing, Davis? You gotta do something.
Help.
He sucks at dex saves.
Disintegrate 8th level.
I have one spell that causes a dex save. Disintegration.
You gonna do it?
All right, let's
What
see
are you
it.
doing? Do something, Davis.
Holy crap.
Look, now is not the time to hold back. You disintegrate this god right now.
Can that be can be cast at higher levels? Oh,
He's like, oh no.
Do it. Do it.
Is he gonna do it?
Do it.
For
Do
the
it.
blood gods.
I kind of want to do something really interesting.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
More
I
interesting
think
than
a disintegrate would be, that'd be really interesting.
That'd be so interesting, bro.
That'd be as interesting as it can get.
And I can see that Navarre, right?
Yep.
How close is she to Cthulhu?
She's like within 20 or 30 feet of him.
I'm gonna cast Tether Essence. I need them both to make a Constitution saving throw. Navarro, if you want to pass, you can.
Did I?
Like, you can choose to succeed on the saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Champions, I have something new for you to digest.
Ah.
The oracle's got puns.
Amelia Bean demands luck to red.
Look to Team Red. Jarek is
Follow
still.
their commands, lest a curse befall you.
Oh goodness. Lester Curse. Dylan, Davis, which of you would like this luck point?
Jillian, you feeling lucky?
Bro,
Need it.
I'm pretty
It's
lucky, man.
Cthulhu.
Pretty lucky.
You can give it to Jarek if you like.
She already
Another
has-
one?
I already have one.
You can have more.
Could have.
Davis, you can take it.
Yeah.
I could take it.
Cthulhu rolled a 7 as you cast this spell.
Okay. So what this does is it links their HP. Any healing one takes, the other takes. Any damage one takes, the other takes. Until one of them is no longer having any hit points.
Wait, say that again?
I've linked your HP totals.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
I think it's easier to have Cthulhu hurt itself than it is to actually fight it.
Okay, I'm for a second I was like, what is he doing? He's just assuming you're about to die.
And then you get one.
And that it should be at least mutual between you and Cthulhu.
He does this weird magic, and the powder trail glows as he does this weird stuff with his feet, and then he ties this infinity knot, and then yanks it down, and there's this just thin little line between Cthulhu and Navarra.
Cthulhu and Navarra.
Runs the other way behind this rock, and then sits down there and goes,
That's I love that. And they are connected in this way, and I hate that this is what has to happen now. Navarra, Cthulhu turns around, swipes away Brandon, and then comes down with a hand, places it on the rock, swooping you into a portal as well during the lair action. Make an intelligence saving throw for me.
I'm going to use a reaction to use one of my Chronology Wizard features. I take a point of exhaustion, but it automatically lets her get the whatever total is needed to succeed on the save.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. I have to be able to see it, but I'm inside the stomach. Okay.
I loved it. But no.
Dang. All right.
It comes down on you, Navaria. What did you roll for your intelligence saving throw?
Intelligence. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
No.
I'm going to use my luck point and roll
Smart.
again.
Another one.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
16 will fail. Navaria, you get the last thing you see on this plane is a hand of Cthulhu pressing down upon you, and you're transported into this place. It's dark. It feels mechanical. There's a grinding noise. You look down, your hands are bound with chains, tied together to one another and then to your feet. And you're being dragged across the ground. You look up and there are these, like, one of those machines that kind of like the wheels turn and like they crunch up like recycling, like dumpster things, and the chain is being pulled towards it and you with it. It's your turn. What do you do? Your hands are bound, your feet are bound. You look in there and you can see there are other drag marks, and there are pieces of bone and bodies and like chunked up pieces of gore everywhere. The smell is all that, and you seem to be pulling towards your doom.
Oh god. Am I able to know if this is happening like in my mind or if this is a magical effect?
It is as real to you as anything.
All right. Well, I have a mace, and I'm just gonna try to whack myself out.
Okay. You see there's a mace at your hips. You kind of like pull your feet up and get just enough space to pull it out, and you can try to whack it. Make a roll to hit with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
See if you can manage this out.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Nope. 10.
You take that mace and you kind of like T-Rex it up as you try to like smash the anklets together, and no dice. You just kind of hit your ankle a little bit. You take 35 points of psychic damage as you get continuously pulled down this chamber. It's psychic damage, which unfortunately our great Cthulhu, I think, is immune to. If he was, I didn't write it down, so he's not. So that doesn't make any sense, but it's true. 35 points from the tethered essence to Cthulhu as well. As his eyes and your eyes flare white for a second as the call is being heard on both sides of this tether now. That'll end your turn. Kothi, start of your turn, you're inside of Cthulhu himself, and you will take a bunch of damage.
No, please. Less than 25.
Please.
You take 45 points of acid damage, dropping unconscious.
I just fall right back.
I tried.
Lars,
Oh no.
you take
Do I survive?
44 points of acid
I'm out.
damage as you're inside of this.
Oh no.
Manroof, you're one of the few. Are you outside or you inside? You're inside, right?
Yeah, I just
He's
got
in here.
spotted.
You're two. You take. You're gonna take 33 points of acid damage.
It's nothing.
Oh, so you do get a turn, Manroof. What are you doing inside? Your friends are dying all around you.
Watching my comrades drop one by one only strengthens Manron Stormhoof's resolve, and he's still having all of the buffs on his sword from the Spirit Shroud. He plunges the sword at anything that's squishy inside of the stomach of this beast.
Sure, roll to hit. Anything you can get into, the vital organs of the goo himself.
Do I get advantage or something? Since I'm
No, like you don't have disadvantage.
inside? All right. Natural 20. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Real quick, Brandon, roll damage.
All right.
Just pump the biggest divine smite you
Do
got
do
there.
do do the stuff.
do
through
this
all
stuff.
this
All right.
The blood gods are pleased with your natural 20.
A natural 20.
Okay. Let's see. Boom, boom.
Wait, what? Sorry, real quick, Brandon. What are you dropping into this thing? Like, tell me everything you've got going on.
All right. So I have my base longsword does a D8, but then I have improved divine smite, which gives me an extra D8. So I'm swinging 2 D8 from that.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing a level 3 divine smite, which is 1, 2, 3, an extra 4 D8. And I have where is it? I have my spirit shroud. Yeah, I have my spirit shroud on, which gives me an extra D8 on top of all that.
So that's 68. Roll that 68. So let's see what happens. This could be it for Cthulhu.
That is 39 points of damage.
He had 38.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mr. Brandon Hasher, Man Roof himself, amidst the bodies of your fallen comrades who are dying within Cthulhu. How do you want to do this?
Oh, as the acid eats away at his armor and at his flesh, Manron Stormroof, he plunges the sword down. He finds something squishy and he plunges the sword down into him. Lets out just the bellowing roar as the spirits of his ancestors just light the blade of his longsword, and the deep dark crevices of his stomach just all start to ignite in this ethereal celestial energy as it runs up through the creature and deals the natural 20's worth of damage that we needed.
It's like this radiant energy is coursing through the veins of Cthulhu as he rises from the ocean. His wings expand and he flaps them, pulling himself out of the ocean for a moment, screaming in pain, and he just starts to fall, and like one hand hits the ocean as he's buckled over here. The piece of him that had been disintegrated rips slightly, and you're all pulled as Manroof burst from the back of Cthulhu, slicing that open, pulling, and the rest of you pull with him as you're forced out of this and onto the rock beside Navaria, who is still eyes white, glossed over, hearing the call as Cthulhu falls. That'll bring us around to Muse.
Scratch. Poke my head out.
Cthulhu sits there, breathing heavily down for the moment.
Breathing heavily.
Is he still? I had a second.
Down.
He's still up.
For
You don't need it.
moment.
I hate to be that guy, but does Jerica take all that damage too?
She does. You take 39 points of
I know.
slash. You slash down and you hit and you drop unconscious as well. Eyes white, and they almost like fall out of your face, and you see yourself and you begin to age greatly, and slowly but surely your body starts to disintegrate. And you are pulled in through and turned to dust.
Use frowns.
Cthulhu stands up.
Looks
around.
My turn, right?
Nah, it's over now. The Cthulhu stands up,
What?
looks at all of you, and then just starts to walk into the ocean, foot after foot, leaving, diving back to whence it came, to hide forever for however unfathomably long it will, until the next time comes.
What a coward.
He's just like,
Yeah, what?
Defeated the mighty Cthulhu is.
Kill him, you know.
Fight to the death.
Yeah, man. It's Iron Valor. I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill him,
Bounce
bro.
his head on the front of my boat.
Cook his heart in the arena.
I mean, he could. Y'all want him to come back?
Yeah, but he has to
I
keep the
got
hit
spell
points that he
slots.
has right now.
Yeah, I got spell slots.
All right. So with that, the a portal opens up, and all of you dive through it, Inside, you can see there are some clerics who are already preparing a resurrection ritual for our dear Jerica, who had been disintegrated via this true resurrection spell, because there is no body. As she does, her soul enters into this frame, and with that, she is revived with 1 hit point, along with everyone else. And that will end our battle here with mighty Cthulhu. Well done, well done.
Thank God.
Honor to the blood gods and all of that. Excellent. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to make it there for a second.
Praise to the blood gods and the luck that they bestowed upon us.
Yes, that seemed to matter a great deal. A great deal. Yeah. Excellent effort, everyone. Including special congratulations to Brandon as Manron with that natural 20 kill on Cthulhu. The epicness of it was. And not dying.
Yes, and I lived. I wasn't the first one down.
I think you and Muse are the only two who didn't go unconscious. Excellent effort.
Muse, you are a mighty warrior.
What about me?
You didn't go unconscious?
No, bro.
He's still in the stomach.
Oh, good job.
I was in the stomach. I got cut out.
Oh,
yeah. He helped me. He helped me drag the other bodies out that were unconscious.
I'm trying to keep people alive over here.
All right. That's cool. All right, so thank you to everyone. If you have not given tossed coins to your favorite champions as of yet, please do so. That way, players can have all the gold that's available to them as we go into this auction. Now, leading up to this, we have several pieces of unique items for Iron Valor for use in Phase 3, which we are going to auction off silently off screen and come back to and announce who had what. We'll also tell you who was the highest earning player from your generous donations, and name our most valuable adventurer. Now, on the docket tonight is an Iron Stone of Mastery, a legendary artifact or legendary magic item that adds an additional +1 to your proficiency bonus. A necklace of fireballs with 4 beads does exactly what it sounds like. The Oath Bow, very rare weapon, which we are going to allow one of the selected players to declare an oath against any other player in the arena before we start. The Tourmaline Ring of Resistance, set to cold. And then, a little unique, an ever-smoking bottle. Those 5 items are on the agenda and on the docket. If you have any additional gold pieces that you wish to give out, or to whomever is your favorite, do so now as we are about to go to break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, and we will launch our giveaway, so stick around for that. And we will launch our giveaway, so stick around for that.
Hold up. The blood gods demand tribute.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for all the blood gods. You guys want to say anything? Thank you to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Praise to the blood gods.
Praise to the blood gods.
We couldn't have done it. We couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you.
But this chat is so full of love for just about everyone that it's hard to pinpoint anything I could read for the next 3 days.
They demand more than just that. They demand much more tribute. And tribute we must give them through a giveaway.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Oracle. Love it. The giveaway is coming your way. So, as that is, as you can see it now, the wonderful shirt. Just stick around with us, and we will give that away to one lucky follower. You must be following to win, so go ahead and do that if you haven't already. And if you haven't dropped that Amazon Prime subscription yet, go ahead and do that too. It helps us do the show and everything that you see here, and kill Cthulhu apparently as well. Or not, whatever you're gonna say. So
insult him greatly enough to where he just walks away.
We will
say that the blood gods are more powerful than Cthulhu himself.
I think that is a fair statement to say, and not only that, but I think it's objective. Like, we proved it. It's accurate. Yeah. Like, HP Lovecraft be damned. You know. All right, we'll be back about 10 minutes, y'all, and then we'll see how these fine players do in Phase 3.
Stay tuned.
And welcome back to Iron Valor, presented by Ink and Lyre. Thank you all so much for sticking with us, and your gold pieces were greatly appreciated during this auction. So I've got some statistics here for you. You might have seen them in the chat, you might not have. But our most valuable adventurer in this Iron Valor is none other than our guest, Jerica. Congratulations. Excellent effort.
Thank you, Blood Gods.
Thank you, Blood Gods. With 2,500 gold pieces on her own, she accounted for more than half of her team. Technically speaking, Luke did too, but he was short of her total by 50 gold. So, unfortunate.
Thank you, Blood Gods.
To the gods. With that, the auction went as this. The blue team won the ever-smoking bottle, and then the red team won everything else, including the Ioun Stone of Mastery, the Necklace of Fireballs, Oath Bow itself, and the Ring of Cold Resistance. So all of those things have been granted to their players. Unfortunately, our team blue, or team red, did not do so well in the auction itself. However, your generous gold piece donations allowed them to actually compete, as they were able to outfit themselves with +2 wands and swords and weapons. So you'll see some changes to their AC as we grow here.
Yeah.
Oracle. Maybe. See. I don't know. The giveaway is now active, hopefully. We're using, I think, command loot? What is happening? Oh, snap. Wow. I can't hear anything. What? Use command loot to enter the giveaway here. For Iron Valor, the rose rib caged druid t-shirt. So, yeah, apparently. So, anyway, as we continue here. And
Hello, heroes.
There she is.
We give back to the Blood Gods with tribute. Enter the giveaway by following our channel and using the command loot to enter. Also, a bet will soon be at hand. The Blood Gods may gamble their souls. I mean, tokens, of course. Who will win? The red team or the blue? You have 15 minutes to bestow your judgment, Blood Gods.
15 minutes. Alrighty. Alright, so as we begin, and thank you to all the Blood Gods, and please enter the giveaway so we can get started. Returning from the mighty Cthulhu, you're brought into the arena as you are led upwards into the gladiator arena that is Iron Valor. You look up in the stands and you see all of your many fans, the Blood Gods themselves, watching as you enter into this space. The ethereal lights and will-o-wisps over the top of this dome lighting up the space. You look down and see a very rudimentary arena. The players and their skills and powers on full display. These characters that you have built to be so powerful with nowhere to hide. 2 portals on either side of the arena, or 4 portals, 2 on either side of the arena, are available with blue and red and go exactly where you might think they would. You're all on top of towers that look across the ramparts over to the other squad. Team Red, you look across and you see that there are 3 of you here, and you 1, 2, 3. You're missing one. How strange. As Lars is currently invisible. Who knows where he is? Some sort of warlock feat, I'm guessing. But as you are now, you may move 30 feet in any direction before the battle begins. What do you do? You can all move yourselves if you want.
Everybody? Yeah. Okay. I would like to not be standing so close.
Okay, guys.
Go ahead and get where you're going to be. We're about to roll initiative, y'all. Wherever you
Okay.
want.
I'm gonna start here. Yeah, how y'all feel about that? Say again?
I will stay near the Minotaur.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Try to rip my ever-loving head off of my shoulders.
The crowd roars. The lights brighten. You see everything, and you can feel the arena and its energy bearing down upon you. And you know the blood gods must be appeased. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Doom, doom. Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes.
Plus 12?
That is my initiative.
That is Chrono Wheel, baby.
Oof. Let me just put this boy at the top.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for real.
Real quick.
That's right.
All right, 25 to 20. I guess
21.
Makuhitu
Yeah, 31.
with a 31.
Yeah, I'm about 30.
30 to 35.
What'd you say yours was, Davis? 21?
21.
Jerica heard you as well?
16.
16 for Jerica. 15 to 20. Ooh, 5 to 10.
14.
Man Ron Stormhoof has rolled a 7.
Oh, and then we're
I rolled an 8.
an 8. So that'll be our Lars and our Paladin and Monron. No. And then our Druid. Salmong.
Solomon.
And then bringing up the rear is Manroof.
Saving the best for last, more like. Ha 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 ha.
Back to back rounds. Manroof rolled the lowest initiative for all the players.
Coming in clutch.
Look, the only person he beat tonight was Cthulhu. So,
The most important, one would
The
say.
person directly before me is their wizard, and the person directly after me, who's that?
Jerica.
Jerica.
Yes.
Who's the next person behind her?
Lars.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Start top of the round. We begin with our wizard, the Chronology madman himself. What are you doing?
Makuhito will look across the field at the foolish bard and speak. He will say, "You will bow to the will of Dendar the Night Serpent." He puts his hand out and an ethereal snake appears behind him and bites his head as I cast Feeble Mind on you.
Coming out swinging.
Step.
That's an intelligence saving throw. DC is 21.
Can I make a reaction here?
You may. You can see it.
We're going to use a 5th level spell.
So, as the snake comes flying out and comes across Muse, what are you doing?
I say, and I kind of do like this and reach out, and this ethereal trail pops up. Bing! Hands of a clock, and I kind of do like that, wind it a little bit, and then snap it off in his direction.
You're familiar with this, Makuhito, as the spell. What's it called? Temporal shift.
Temporal shunt.
Temporal shunt. As it goes off, he tries to. This almost chronology magic goes off itself. Your own medicine back at you. Was that another save?
Yep, that is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, and DC is
19.
19, yeah.
19. All right, give me 1 second.
Doom, doom, doom,
Okay,
doom, doom.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's right.
Can I use a luck point, my luck point, and make them reroll that?
So that's your personal luck point, right?
Yeah, that's my personal
So,
luck point.
personal luck point coming at you. Go ahead and re-roll that for us,
Could
Luke.
I use a luck point from the blood gods to cancel that?
There's so much luck.
So much luck.
Everybody's so lucky.
I don't know if you can do luck and luck.
They're just
I
like,
don't know.
Voldemort. Ah!
All the luck,
Just
all the luck.
back and forth.
So I use luck and choose this dice, but I use luck and choose that dice.
That's a very strange thing to do. Okay.
Do the blood gods have to say?
What do you think, DM?
Let's see. I'm gonna say this. He uses his luck to make you re-roll, and we'll see what that looks like, and then you
Okay.
can decide if you want to use luck after that.
Okay, no problem. DC's 19, you said?
Yeah.
I will use my luck point to re-roll that. Please,
Alright.
luck, blood god and Dem God the Night Serpent. No!
Oh,
No.
so both of those luck points go off. You're allowed to use those. We'll end with that, either 10 or 9, your choice.
Can I use my luck point?
No. No, you can. That's it. No more. All right.
I would like to use my lucky feet.
No, you may not. I'm going now. Let me make a list of things we're not doing anymore. Is luck. No, that unfortunately the temporal shunt will go off and you disappear from the plane for just a moment, right?
Yeah, he'll come back start of his next turn.
So you actually as you go to cast the spell, the snake comes out and you disappear completely for just a moment. And the feeble mind spell goes off as well. That'll end your turn. Muse, up to
There
you.
you go. And then I'll disappear.
Boom.
Cast greater invisibility on myself.
Cast a spell, and he's gone. We'll put you in the stands for now, but you're kind of wherever you were.
I can private message you where I'm going, right?
I believe you.
Okay.
You wouldn't lie to me. So you move around, do what you're gonna do. Bonus action.
Bonus action. This kind of ethereal hand like floats out of nowhere, and like taps Mandarin on the shoulder, and like gives him a wet willy as I uninspire him.
You uninspire him.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, he has to roll. He has to roll negative something.
Next saving throw he has to make, I'll subtract a d12 from it.
Sure. All right. Perfect.
Okay.
And no one sees anything because now this mime who doesn't talk is now invisible, and suddenly this muse has no roleplay value. That will end your turn, Navarra.
All right, I'm going to cast Firebolt on. Wait, hold on. Who's over there? Manron and. Oh yeah, is Manron the only one we can see?
Manron's the only one you can see.
Okay.
Makito is. You saw Makito disappear. You don't know where he is exactly.
All right, I'm going to cast Firebolt on Manron. 27 to hit.
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. That was a. What did you say? 24 to hit? 25?
27.
27 does a hit,
27 's gonna
Manron.
hit. Yes.
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
And then that 30.
30 points of damage as the firebolt comes flying out from her hand and just
Okay.
strikes you right in the shield.
I have a thing. As the searing firebolt comes and strikes Manron, you see an ethereal minotaur, older looking with a gray beard, appear in front of him, and he takes the damage. My aura gives me resistance to magic damage.
The aura itself just kind of it dissipates, and you can see it just gets dispersed, and that'll be halved to 12 damage. All right, that's your action. Bonus action.
I'm going to use my hidden step, my Firbolg feature, and disappear.
Suddenly,
Turn
as
invisible.
and we'll move you over here as you move around and do wherever you're going to be. Suddenly, in this battle where everyone was here, everyone is invisible, which is great, or disappeared. So now no one knows where anyone is. And there you are, Lars.
Welcome to high level D&D.
Everyone's invisible. Lars, what are you doing? Hopefully, cast a spell to come invisible.
You want some action?
Yeah, why don't you do something? Let's do something.
I walk around invisibly.
Oh no.
I'm just dancing because, why not? Nobody can see me. But I'm going to go through a portal.
We don't know which one. No way to know.
Does the portal flicker?
That's a great question. No.
No, it's a flickerless portal.
That doesn't flicker. Just.
Man, those portals from Iron Valor had me all confounded.
I know, right? Those ones were good.
All right. Now what are you doing?
Well, we might as well have a little bit of fun because we're all gonna die anyways. So, I can see him.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about, dude.
I don't know who you're talking about either.
Your own teammate, wow.
Wow, that's crazy. What are you doing? Come on.
I'll appear here.
Oh!
I will bonus action Hexblade's Curse Samog.
Ooh, bonus.
Cursed?
What does that look like, James?
I just smile at him and basically throw the sword towards him, and it disappears before hitting him and wrapping around him before the smoke fades and the sword appears back in my hand.
Salmon, you can feel it wrapping around each of your arms, kind of twisting these tendrils, and they sink into your skin like octopus, like gills, like trying to suck your blood out, and then it just disappears to smoke, and you feel bad.
You feel bad. And now you're going to feel worse. Because then I am going to Psychic Crush him.
Psychic Crush at what level?
The only level I have it at, 6th level.
6th level Psychic Crush. Is that a saving throw?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make that. What kind is it?
Intelligence saving throw of 21.
Oh, we can do this. Easy.
I believe in you. You're a smart druid.
I'm smart as frick, dude.
Smart as frick.
Thank goodness for Dylan. Smart as frick. Wait, we said we were never saying that on the stream.
Oh man, now we're done.
I still use my inspiration, bro.
From earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What's the duration? An hour?
I'm not sure.
It's like 10 minutes.
Nah, it's out. It's faded.
It feels
17?
bad.
17 even flat. No intelligence saving throw.
What? No, that was a +2.
Oh, that's with the plus? Oh no.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. What happens, Lars? Describe this for us as you're rolling this damage.
Well, he's going to think that the sword is actually coming out of him.
Oh!
And it's going to just attack him with psychic damage because he's going to think that it's really emerging out of him, like alien style.
It looks like the sword went through.
Alien style.
It boomeranged back and came through your chest. Someone, you see your own blood and like pieces of your the bone come out of your chest, and you can see yourself dying as it sticks straight through your heart.
7 points of damage.
Of psychic damage to you.
Of psychic damage.
As you're crushed. That's action, bonus action, and all your movement. And that'll end your turn, Lars. That brings you round 2. Salmonk.
Is there any other negative effects with that, or is it just damage?
I think it's just damage. It's just like a really hardcore psychic fireball. It's bad.
Oh, actually, you're stunned for 1 minute.
Hold
What?
on.
The laugh.
Is that right?
Oh no.
Yeah. On a failed save.
Oh no! He gets to repeat that at the end of his turn. Is that right?
Yes.
Life is hard.
So just repeat the save.
Yeah. Go ahead and remake that saving throw.
Oh. No.
So you are still stunned, unfortunately. Into your turn, Monroof.
Ah, lovely. Well, after my wizard friend has vanished, I see Lars over there all by his lonesome, and I know there are invisible enemies lurking about. So I'm gonna pop through this portal.
Okay.
Appear here next to him, and I'm gonna use 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get about here with my movement. And as a bonus action, I am going to cast where is it? Spirit Shroud again.
Spirit Shroud.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud again, and holding my sword, I go.
Champions.
Yes.
I am the speaker. I am the voice. The blood gods demand more. Heloity demands luck to red. Heed their favor and use it wisely.
Hey, Salmon.
I'll take that, bro. I'll take that.
So, as Mandron Storeroof charges at you, you hear it sounds like a stampede of minotaurs. You hear hoofbeats echoing throughout the arena, and you see the spirits of these other minotaurs as he charges you with his longsword in hand. Once he gets enraged, he swings and attempts to slice you in half twice.
All right, roll a hit. Perfect, Brandon. Well done.
You have advantage.
I do have advantage. Thank you.
Yep.
Technically speaking, he does.
Yeah, that's 17
Yeah,
plus 11.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Fantastic. Let me go ahead and roll the second attack. That's another 17 plus 11.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, rolling the damage. 2, 4. That's gonna be 20 for the first one. And for the second attack, he's gonna put a little smite cherry on top,
Okay.
and he's gonna hit you with a third level smite.
With the sword that slew Cthulhu,
Yes.
Mongroof comes down upon a poor stunned Salmong.
That is gonna be 36 points of damage.
Ow.
BAM! Smashed into you.
Yes. As he slices you twice, he's literally trying to cleave you in half with his sword. Look of rage in his eyes.
All right. And as you slice into him, I think that ends your turn. And that'll bring us to the top of the round. Top of the round. The arena itself begins to pulse with energy, and there's chants coming from the crowd, and they all look around, and even seeing what Lars has done to our poor Salmong, they start chanting to reinvigorate our dear Salmong as he's sitting there. They're Salmong, Salmong, and they start feeding you this energy, and as you do, Salmong, your stun fades. And you come back.
What?
Let's go.
And in your
I love him.
and materialize beside you, you see that someone has passed you a greater healing potion as well.
My God, the homies.
What?
Homies, and they
That is a-
feed that into you. So
Oh,
and all of that is coming your direction. Go ahead and roll that d4 plus 4 healing to yourself as well. So what has happened is we had a small miscommunication, and we're kind of bringing some things back in and fixing this with that psychic crush. So you're no longer stunned. You're going to take that healing as well with 15 HP to you, And if you want to, you may take 30 feet of movement without taking an opportunity attack.
Actually, because of my spirit shroud, he loses 10 feet of that. His speed's reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
You could take 20 feet of movement. Because that is
Unrestricted.
unrestricted 20 feet of movement. Wherever you want to be. All right.
Away.
Away.
Fixing some of that live. It's a little weird. We're all right. Let's roll with it. That brings us around to Makito. You come back and you reappear in the exact same space at the start of your turn. You see the snake fly off, but the mime is gone. It lands and swirls around for a second, looks around, and disappears. Top of your round. What do you want to do?
I'm going to describe this as best I can to you. I look up to the heavens as clouds begin to gather, and then 3 fiery and rocky snakes are going to fall from the sky as I cast Meteor Swarm.
Ooh.
Can I react?
You may.
Can I counterspell that?
I've got another 5th level slot for this. This is Meteor Swarm, isn't it?
He's casting a
this is
spell,
Meteor
but
Swarm.
yeah, something's coming down. Have you? And you have had a turn since then, so yeah, you still have a reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to temporal shunt him again.
Okay, where were you? Because
I'm
this will bring you back into place.
near the greater. That doesn't work with greater invisibility,
Oh, you're right. My mistake.
but I'm in range. I know that much.
Yeah, I mean it's 120 feet.
And it's a whiz save, right?
Wisdom saving throw.
Please, blood gods. 18?
18, unfortunately, will fail.
Oh man! All right.
A visible puddle
It's
of
gone again.
appears dribbling across the arena.
It's okay.
As just a little bit of pee trickles out. He's moving across the arena. Do you have anything for that, or is that it for you?
That is all. I am gone.
So you call up to the heavens, and you reach up, and you prepare to bring the snakes down, and the heads appeared like the ideas of Lord Voldemort, and like the tongues coming out of fires. They prepare to smash into and murder everyone in place, and all of a sudden you just blink out again. Our bard with his magnum opus of battlefield control. That ends your turn. Muse, back to you.
All right. So, bonus action. I'm gonna uninspire Mr. Lars as the hand floats over and shoves 2 fingers into his nose. And then right behind it, a giant pulse of magical power as I cast Feeble Mind on him.
Feeble mind.
Yeah.
Oof. Onto who now?
Onto the now visible Lars.
Lars. Catch that intelligence saving throw, my friend.
And I can't see him at all, so I can't even counterspell him.
He's invisible.
Oh, yours wasn't greater, Lars? Your invisibility?
His is not.
No.
It's a feature.
Mine's just invisibility.
He's just a magic, and he just turns invisible, but not right now.
Oh no, I'm gone.
And now he does.
Dunzo!
Don't you have a luck point?
Oh, I could use Lucky to try.
Well, you're subtracting 11 from whatever it is.
Yeah, there's no way.
And you will know.
Well,
And you could always roll a natural 20.
yeah, I've done it before.
It happened with Cthulhu,
Nope,
but it did not happen today.
Oh,
not
man.
today.
So, Muse, as you cast the Feeble Mind spell, and it goes out, the pee dripping from your tunic, and Lars, you feel like maybe this isn't your place, and that something's wrong, and images of Cthulhu into your mind, and the latent madness sets in, and you found that maybe it'd be better not to speak ever again like our dear mime friend. And your eyes go white. and you're under the effects of field mind for 30 days. I guess.
Yeah.
For forever, or however long it is. But it's intelligence 1. You can't. Intelligence
spells.
score 1. No spells.
Intelligence
Um,
and charisma
You
one.
still recognize your friends. You can still attack. You can still do those things, but you're not capable of casting spells any longer. Muse, you move around, do your thing. That brings. Do what?
That's everything. Yep.
Everything. Navaria.
I'm going to I'm right here. I'm going to pop up and I'm going to cast a spell. I cast blindness, deafness on Manron.
Ooh. Step around the corner, yeah?
Yeah.
Step around the corner and cast blindness, deafness. What does this look like as you do this, Jericho?
A sheath of invisible, like glowing and invisible cloth comes out of my hands and covers his attempts to cover him his face.
All right. Go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Con save?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Minus a D12.
Hey,
It's true.
don't worry about
You
it.
are uninspired. Minus a D12.
Con saves. Oh, sweet. I'm good at those.
Not today. You're not.
Today.
It's still a 21. I'm plus 15
Ooh, he's plus
Minus
15.
3.
Minus 3 to an 18.
and 18.
Ooh. Oh, I
Which-
think that might do it. Does it?
Does that fail?
18 fail?
Oh, you got an 18?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you had to get an 18.
So with that, now is
Um,
Blood.
I have a luck point from the blood gods.
Oh no, he's lucky in it.
no lucky. All right, hit it. Let's see
Less than a
it.
6. Less
Thank
than a
thank the blood gods for this moment. And it's worse.
Oh.
The blood gods betray you.
That's okay.
Is he blind or is he deaf? I'm assuming he's blind. Yeah.
Blind.
And so as this comes out, your eyes just they go black as night. You look like a devil, a demon from Supernatural right now as you're looking around blind with nothing to see. That's some of your movement, your action, bonus action.
Yeah. I'm going to bring out my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And hit him with it.
I don't think you can do that. That would be 2 second level spells,
Oh,
right?
You're right.
Okay.
Never mind. I read that wrong. Yeah.
No worries. All right, so that'll probably end your turn, and bring us around to, unless you want to move any further.
I'll move there.
Okay. And that brings you around to Lars. You are feeble-minded, man. What are you doing?
Well, I haven't stopped dancing.
Still dancing.
But I'm just gonna dance my way to my friend over there.
Sure.
I'm just gonna pat him on the back. Like, hey.
No, you don't. You're like, "Rah!"
He thought he
Hey,
said,
hit
"Hey."
He's like,
Yeah.
hey.
Well, I can't talk.
No.
But I'm there. And I don't see anybody else.
Nope.
I'm just gonna give my buddy a hug.
It's just you and your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll end your-
He's my seeing eye warlock.
So
Yeah.
now there's this whole thing. We've got
start to
Lars, and then Salmong's like, not Lars and Manroof, and Lars is sitting there, and then Manroof's got like his hand on his shoulder, and like now they're walking around together. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Salmong, your turn.
We'll find him.
Solomon saw our wizard friend attempt to cast Meteor Swarm on him and then get teleported away by our great friend Muse.
Yes.
Knowing how my own teammate's spells work, I know he's going to reappear and shortly. And I'm going to prepare a spell for when he does.
Okay. Do you need to move before you do that?
I will. I'm going to move through the blue portal over here.
Okay. Through the blue portal, and you're trained on that location. You begin an incantation, and then that'll end your turn there. Manroof, you're blind. You see nothing. Your friend Lars is there.
He is. And remembering that he had been feeble-minded,
It's maybe not remembering, but looking at him, you've seen the effect before.
well, I can't look at him. I'm blind.
Oh, that's an interesting point. That's interesting point. You
But,
can't see him.
yeah.
Okay.
He
But,
just heard-
what are you
he
gonna
just
try
heard
and
me
do?
come over and making some nonsense.
Yeah, I can't hear. Yeah, I heard him come over and he tapped me. He tapped me on the back. So I'm going to reach around and grab his arm, and I'm going to use my divine paladin ability, cleansing touch, to end one spell on a willing creature, and end the feeble mind effect.
Give me something for this, our dear Brandon.
Oh
What is-
yeah. Being blinded for a moment, Manron kind of looks around, or tries to, as darkness envelops his eyes. But then he feels a hand of a friend on his shoulder, and even though he's blind, his mind is still sharp as ever. So he reaches back, knowing what the signal means, and he sends the divine energy coursing into his friend to steal his mind, the same way that he was able to steal his mind from Cthulhu's mental attack.
And as you do, your mind becomes your own again, Lars, and you come back into being.
I'm still dancing.
Still dancing. That part didn't stop. All right. Do you want to move or do anything, Manron?
No, I'm blind. I don't want to run into anything. I'm staying with my seeing eye warlock.
Well done, Brandon. Well done.
Thank you.
That ends your turn. The man who's had a rough go of things so far,
A little bit.
Mako Hito. You come back into place. You look up. The snakes that you were ready to call down from the heavens have faded, and you wonder if maybe like your arcane energy has forgotten you in this moment. As you reappear, that'll trigger Salmong for the held action.
So Salmong is going to cast 8th level Sunburst. He reaches up into the sky and grabs the sun. The arena goes dark, and a few moments later, the sun reappears on top of Makuhiti, and a blast of radiant energy hits him. And that's a con save.
Makwahito will attempt to counterspell that.
Attempt to counterspell. Well,
got this.
Just at 3rd level.
yeah, I was about to say 8th level spell. You're out of those, so 3rd level. Give it a shot.
Right.
You got
Okay.
this.
I just make an intelligence ability check, not like a spell attack or
Yes. So
anything, right? Okay.
your intelligence modifier plus the d20.
We'll try. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, it's so close.
You have. Can we just all talk for a second about our dear Luke, who is now missed on 3
By
different
1.
attempts by 1, an 18, an 18 on both those counters, and now a 17.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, life is
All right,
hard when he needed an 18.
Con save. What's the DC here?
20.
20.
20. That's it.
That's it, bro. Just a 20.
Well, I don't get it.
Oh no! A 16.
He's going to take 44 radiant damage, and he
Okay,
is now
okay.
blinded.
Now you are blind as well. Blindness sets
Oh my
in
gosh.
the radiant damage. This is such a. It's like I would.
Everybody was invisible. Now everybody's blind.
Now everybody's blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the fight where no one sees anything. But it started your turn. Your go. You can't see anything. What do you do?
Okay. I'm going to stumble 10 feet backwards through the portal.
Kind of felt that was your need. You jump through, get on the other side.
Okay. And because I saw where Lars was, can I, in a blinding, stumble, make my way over there?
Did he see where Lars was? Because he was gone.
Yeah, you weren't on this plane when that happened.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. So you go through and you're like, this is where I remember Lars was, but now you're reaching out for him and he's not there.
He probably hears us though, because
He-
Lars has
could
got
I-
hit.
He definitely hears.
Could I roll a d4 to see what direction I randomly go in?
Give me perception. Give me a perception check.
Perception? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you can
I'm
still hear
I'm
these
actually not
people.
good at
Because
that.
we're definitely talking. Yeah, use
Yeah.
your ears. My
He
friend.
just reached out and like cast a spell on him. That's all happened at the same time. Give me perception with the ears.
Okay, sounds good. I have a fat +2 on that.
Roll for ears.
Oh,
Nice.
20
What I'm
total.
talking about.
No problem. You get a sense of directionally where they are, and you can head that way if you want.
Okay, so I have 20 feet of movement left, so 5. Oh, can we You guys move diagonally.
Diagonal's just 5.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay. I will get right here, hearing them like whispering all that stuff, and then I'm going to like hunker down with them and say, "We need to regroup." And then I'm going to cast Wall of Force and create a sphere around us. So we have like a little protective spell right now.
All of a sudden, this wall of force appears over everyone, and clearly Davis cannot see it. So it appears everyone is held in place, and for now, you seem safe as can be. That'll end your turn, Muse.
An imprint appears in the middle of the arena as he just like falls on his face. That starts crying. It starts like dragging itself up. It eventually picks itself up. It's fine. Everything is fine. We declared you could cast spells through that piece of crap, can't we?
If you can see it. Yeah.
It's
If like a
about
spell where you
it's
can
about
see
the spell itself. Where does it originate? So if it originates within the wall of force, it's okay. But there are certain spells that cannot. There are
The
many
only
spells
spell that can go through it is
Fireball.
It's
if you read Wall of Force says that no spells can go through it. The only things that can really work are teleportation spells.
yeah. So you can't cast a spell through it, but if the spell originates from the other side, it can. So it depends on how it's read. Or
Like
like
when Dylan casts Fireball inside of my Wall of Force.
like you choose a point within range and it originates from there. But
I can cast Fireball inside that thing.
technically speaking, yes.
What have I
don't know.
done?
I don't know who he gave the necklace to.
See, so the necklace you couldn't because
you have to throw
you had to
it.
throw the bead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the bead,
Oh,
the
man.
necklace of fireball you couldn't.
Woo!
But if
My
you're
heart
casting,
stopped for a second, man.
But would he have seen the Wall of Force go up?
I mean, definitely, it's not like it's invisible. What are you doing, Davis? Give us something.
Arg! We're I don't think a knock will get me in.
You can certainly try.
Hello?
There's knocks on the door. Hello.
The door just opens.
What are you doing, man?
Crap. They have to come out eventually. I'm gonna hold an action for if that thing drops.
Okay, hold in action. Jericho.
And bonus action, I'll inspire my man Salmon.
Yo.
Salmon, you are inspired. Navarre.
Okay. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Sure.
This strat again. You're in a sphere. Feel good. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Suddenly, within the wall of force, this eye like what was the spiritual weapon again?
Oh, it's like a blue-white star with an eye, giant eye in the middle.
It appears right in the middle of all of you. So Makito is like, we need to regroup. Appears right there in front of all of you.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit. Can I hit someone with it?
You may.
All right, I'm gonna go for. I can't say your name, Luke.
That means only one person.
Yeah.
So Makito,
No, we're married. Don't.
Oh.
roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Is spiritual weapon magic damage or physical damage?
It's
magic.
Force?
It's force, so technically magical.
Okay, cool.
All right, roll to hit.
19 plus 11.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
This is a 30 hit. Goodness. All right, roll that damage.
Just 7 points.
7 points of force damage to you, Makito.
That's gonna be halved because of my aura. One of the Minotaur Celestials, kind of the blow kind of glances off of his ethereal armor as the spiritual weapon attacks.
Just gets shunted to the side just a little bit, reduced to 3. Action.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna back up. 5, 10,
What is that?
30. Oh, what happened?
Somebody rolled like a 27 for something.
I rolled for concentration on my Wall of Force.
Perfect. Well done.
And then I will also. Can I also hold my action for when the?
You may.
Or is
Yeah.
it the spirit?
So you can hold a. It is a bonus, but you can hold a like a cantrip or something. Yeah. All right, perfect. That ends your turn. Salmong.
Solomon looks over and sees all of these cowards in the spear together. And he's going to cast. Let me see. I just got to find the range on it. Yeah, plenty of range. They're 90 feet away, right?
Roundabouts.
Roundabouts.
Yeah,
Can I
you-
cast confusion on all of them?
Confusion on everyone in there.
Yeah. It says
You-
center on a point you choose.
Centered on point you choose. So as that goes off inside the wall of force, everybody make a wisdom save.
True.
Okay, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but another one of my auras gives everyone +3, including myself. So y'all add the +3 to your save.
Plus 3 on top of everything you roll.
What save is it again? Sorry.
Wisdom.
20.
Wisdom saving throw.
Of 20, yeah. Ooh, natural.
Ooh.
I
Got him.
finally.
Can I use my lucky? No.
Hey, you're not confusing no one in this little spear, homie.
I'm gonna
I'm
use my lucky.
confused.
I'm a
Blood gods are pleased with your natural 20.
I'm gonna reroll Manrons with the luck.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Oh, he's
Yo!
so good. He's so
Yo!
good, bro. He's so good.
Yo!
That's
Man,
right.
run,
Man
storm,
run.
woof.
I
we
still
got-
fail.
We got Lars though.
Yeah.
Lars
Even
is
with the
still,
plus
confused.
three?
still not all there. Yeah, even with a +3, it's like an 18 total.
Oh man.
Man, that's hard,
Blood
Lars.
gods are also pleased with your natural 20. Fight bravely. 20.
Well done, well done. You are confused. What does that mean for us, Dylan?
That means at the beginning of his turn we roll a D10 and the dice will decide what he gets to do.
Perfect. Into your turn. Manroof, you're in the wall of force. What are you doing?
Oh man. That's a great question.
Really quick. To drop a spell doesn't use the action. Does that mean I can drop concentration even outside of my own turn?
I'll say you can do that if you want, because you can drop concentration anytime. If you want to, I'll say you can.
All right.
I'll tell you. I'll eat your reaction to do it, but yeah.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
No.
You're next. You're next. By the way, like
Okay.
you go after Manroof, but if you want to drop it, you can use that reaction to do so.
Nope.
You sure? Okay.
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
All right. Shoot, I hate that confusion thing happened. Do I get a save on my blindness, deafness
Yeah, at the end of your turn, yeah.
at the end of my turn?
Mhm.
Okay, sweet. In that case, I'm going to use my last my paladin ability one more time
Sure.
to negate an effect, and I'm going to use it on my friend Lars over here to end the confusion.
Oh man, my brain.
You are no longer confused.
No mind effects this round, okay?
My brain is fricked.
First Cthulhu, then Muse, and then Salmon. No.
It's
And,
been a rough go of things. That's your action. Bonus action.
yeah, that's my action. Bonus action. I don't really have anything that I want to do with that, so I'm just gonna make my save. What was the save for blindness deafness again?
Con save.
Con save.
Con save 19.
19, yeah.
Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, 17, and I'm plus 15 to con save. So.
Jesus. Plus 15.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
got plus 3 from
Oh,
my
yeah,
aura,
yeah.
and I got resilient con. So.
Yeah, and you rolled really, really poor that last time. So
Yeah.
with this time, you reach over, you cure the confusion from your dear Lars, and then the blindness also fades from yourself. And
Yes.
Team
and I
Blue
thank my ancestors.
and Team Blue has successfully regrouped here.
Beyond the acre.
Makito, your turn.
Okay, so what I'm sorry I'm asking so many questions. My last one, I think. Crown of Stars, non-concentration, it lasts for an hour, and the spell does not specify that it ends when you drop to 0 hit points or die or anything like that. Would I still have that?
Crown of Stars.
7th level spell.
Let's go look at it. I'm not sure. What are you trying to do with it? You're going to cast it, I'm guessing?
No, yeah, I just want to see if I still have it, if that's an option or not.
It'll still be up. So, like, it doesn't disappear because you cast it on yourself, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, it would still be up even if you drop unconscious because it's not concentration.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put my hand on Manron's shoulder, and I'm going to say, "You are our only hope." And I'm going to cast haste on him. That's also going to drop the wall of force.
Manron, you are hasted with a second level spell, and
Third action goes off.
well, wall of force drops. Held actions for both Muse and for Salmong. Oh no, not Salmong. Navarra and Muse get held actions.
Duck saves my people. 3rd level fireball.
Third level
Alright.
fireball.
Okay.
Plus 3 to those on top of your bonuses. Remember that.
Okay.
The hasted Minotaur. Let's go.
21.
That will save.
27.
That also saves.
7?
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
unfortunately will fail. Oh no.
Before he lays this damage down, Daniel, I have a question.
Yes.
So my aura gives us all resistance, and I'm pretty sure that Makuhito is he's got a natural magic resist. So
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yon
my-
T.
My Yon
yeah.
T featured this whole time. That's the reason I took this.
Yeah, so does that cut it in half again? Is what I'm
If
asking.
he does, yeah, it would cut it.
It's not resistance to magic damage. It's advantage on spell saves, which I should have been doing this entire time.
So go ahead and give us
Yes.
another dex save for this.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
well, I succeed on the dex save. It's 18 plus 5 now.
So now, so you
Yeah,
save,
okay.
and then the
So
magic
everyone
resistance.
saves.
Then the magic resistance on top of that for everyone in the aura. So
Cuts it in half again.
what
yeah.
what was our damage on this Muse?
43.
Jesus. So that's
Wow.
halved. Everyone's saved, and so that's halved to 21. And then for our magic resistant, and then everyone's also magic resistant because of the aura. So that is 10.
Nice.
10 total points.
10 total
10
points of damage
10
to
little
everyone.
fireballs. More like an ember.
I see Makuhito resist his concentration. What does this look like, Muse, as you throw all this out here? For all of us who could see invisibility.
Yeah.
Which is all of the blood gods, obviously.
He was like, he like plucked it off his necklace and looked at that thing and like tried to figure out a way to put it in. Couldn't figure it out, so he just kind of sat there with it like this, like come on, come on. And then finally went down. He just peek.
Explosions. Navarra, you're where you're at. You're where you're at. You're holding an action, right?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
From where you are, I don't think you can see them,
Oh, is that it?
unfortunately. So you can continue that held action if one of them comes within your sight. And that will, so that's haste, dropped wall of force, and you held the concentration. Bonus action from a muted man.
Oops, thank you. Salmon is within 120 feet, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I grab a star from my crown of stars and just toss it at him. That's gonna be...
When did you cast Crown of Stars?
That's what he
in
said.
the-
He had it up the whole time.
Yeah, he said he
Yeah,
had
that's right. That's right. That
Five.
we talked about that beforehand too. That you were gonna do that before you
Yeah.
walked in. Yeah, I remember us talking about that. Okay, yeah.
It's only 16 to hit. I don't know if that hits.
That doesn't hit.
All right, so I just expend one, and then I'm just gonna move around, just right here. I want to get between my friends here to protect me, and that's the end of my turn.
That ends your turn. Muse, your turn. Oh
He
no.
likes what that first fireball did.
Another
Make
one.
Another deck save, everyone.
Deck saves all around.
Okay. And since I'm hasted, I get advantage to those, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's only on what you can see, but
Yeah. It's effects you can see, which you can't see this because it's invisible.
I mean, I could see him flicking the thing, right? Like
No, he's invisible. Muse has been invisible this whole time. That
Okay.
sucks.
ooh.
You still saved, I think.
He failed.
Oh, he's got a +3 and then other stuff.
No, I think that 10 plus 5 is all of it.
10.
Oh no. No, I'm talking about Lars.
Oh, yeah, Lars.
That's a 19 for me.
I'm not sure what the DC is on this. It's an item, so it works differently.
We'll say that saves. So throwing these out there, these are bing, bing, like Muse is playing marbles over here, flicking these things out at will towards everybody. Lars failed, Makito failed, and Manron saved. Go ahead and roll that damage. 34, halved for everyone to 17, halved to Manron. 17 for everyone, and then halved to 8 for Manron.
Gotcha.
As another fireball comes out. Bonus section.
Well. Bonus action. What a question. No, he's doing things invisibly, like pulling out an oath bow. But
Sure.
Like pulling out it.
Doing some stuff. That'll end your turn. Navarra. I'm looking for maybe our first kill of the evening. What are you doing?
All right. If I move, can I see them all here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to scatter them first.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Because-
before that happens, I'm sorry. What was the how much damage did you take from that fireball? You said 7 after it was halved already.
It was 17 and then halved to 8 if you saved.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to keep updated.
Yeah.
And then,
Did you use your advantage that time?
He did.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
All right, Navarra, what are you doing?
So you all have to make wisdom saving throws as I attempt to cast scatter to separate you from the paladin.
Nice.
Scatter. Wisdom saving throws across the board.
Remember your +3s.
Oh,
I would like to use my reaction to counterspell that, or try.
Counterspell. What level are you doing? What level is this?
That's a 6th level spell.
Okay. Oh, so you're gonna counter.
Sorry, I'm casting it at 3rd level. Sorry.
Okay, got it. Got it. Make that
No.
make that roll.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You're having the
Wait for
rough.
these-
You must come back and roll better next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Now,
We'll
this
see.
is normal.
Oh.
She's like,
Shots fired.
shots fired.
She would know.
She's like,
Uninspired.
Uninspired.
she's like, hey, this is normal. Like, this is what he normally
My
does.
favorite orifice to put fingers into.
It's like I've seen this before.
So how does scatter work? Do we take
all right, who
damage,
failed?
or-
Who failed?
I failed.
I rolled a 19.
You just save.
Rolled an 8.
You fail.
With your +3?
Sorry, I gotta
Yes.
do my thing.
Yikes.
I succeed.
You succeed. So,
Yes.
where do you want to go, Navarre?
Okay, I'm gonna. So I just moved one of them, right?
You can move Lars if you want to
Yeah, where am I
double
going?
click and ping the map wherever you want to be.
I will put you way over here.
Wait, what did the wizard roll?
Rolled a
I
23.
got a 12. Yeah, I got a lot.
Oh, 12 plus 11.
Where is he?
I'll put you over here. Wait, is it working? I'm double.
Double click.
I'll just right in the middle, like a little to the left.
Like here?
A little more to the right. Like right.
Yeah, right there. All right. Perfect. All the way across the map. Where he's at. Pulling him away from all of his fronts. That's your action, bonus action?
Yeah, and then I'm going to what's it called? Spiritual weapon. I'm gonna strike at Luke.
Luke, another attack coming your direction. Spiritual weapon. Roll to hit.
I'd like to use reaction to say no.
You may. Does that affect you, Navarra? Is he's like, no, please?
I think about it for a second, and then I do it anyway.
Oh.
Oh no. 16 plus a bunch hits. Yeah.
Spiritual
Remember, it's half. You're okay.
Yes.
weapon.
Mm. And roll that damage. Oof.
8. So yeah, 8 points. So
8 half to 4 because of all the stuff. So you reaching out and trying to get all these people out of here. The air swirls around you, and Manran and Makito, you guys resist, and then but Lars is like, I'm not gonna save on anything this game, and across the map where he's at, and then the weapon punches Makito in the face. Saves on that concentration check, that is. That will end your turn, Navarra, unless you want to move.
I'm going to move back to this way.
All right, perfect. Lars.
Oh, how did I get over here? My brain is really messed up. I'm gonna cast darkness on myself.
You disappear, and there's this orb of darkness comes flying up and engulfs the portal and the additional the tower itself, as it's centered on you, yeah. And there's this portal of darkness that no one can see within magically. Bonus section. And do you want to move? So the portal, the darkness stays there, and now ends your turn. Salamong.
I cast a 9th level Call Lightning, once again asking for the help of the gods to smite my foes.
9th level Call Lightning as the clouds roll in over the arena, and as they do, the wind whips in the place. People's drinks go flying out of their hand. Popcorn goes spilling everywhere, and the lightning strikes. And you can see there's
Counterspell? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm actually going to counterspell him.
Lovely.
because you can see through magical darkness.
Yes, I can.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Can we counterspell that?
Technically speaking, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Make a check.
What do I do? How do I even counterspell?
Roll d20.
I
It goes
total
up
attack
anyway. Goes off
with,
anyway. Plus 5.
Oh, it was in-
Plus
Through
5.
charisma.
oh, it's charisma.
Yeah,
15.
his is charisma. So 15 fails. The call lightning goes off anyway, and as
We tried.
the first lightning strikes, you can see the image of Cthulhu in the clouds themselves, empowering this lightning. You get to strike someone with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I tell my foes to continue huddling together, thinking that will save you, and I strike both of them with lightning. Dex saves from both of you.
Dexterity saving throws.
So that's nothing. We both got advantage. Let's kill it.
Oh, it's only one. Oh, thank
Let's
God.
go.
Halved and halved. Go ahead and roll that damage for us.
And then halved again.
40 damage.
Halved to 10 overall. Halved and halved because of the
We out
magical
here, Brett.
resistance.
We good.
Concentration check.
Right, thank you.
I can't believe you're still up.
Yep, I saved.
I can't believe you're still up. I thought you'd be dead by now.
Yeah, me too.
I've got you. No one dies around Manron Stormhoof.
Action bonus action to the movement that'll end your turn, Salmon. Manroof, it is now your turn.
Alright, so what's
You are fast, you can hit stuff, you're amazing.
I am. Oh yeah, with the haste coursing through, like the veins begin to pop from his muscles, and smoke begins to come out of his nose as he feels the adrenaline surging through his body. He's gonna pull out the ever smoking bottle. Is that an action, bonus action use?
It would be action to use an item for you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take that, pop the cork, and actually, can I just like smash it against the wall right here?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Fantastic. Yeah, and I'm gonna let that smoke begin to envelop my friend here, similar to the magical darkness that Lars had cast on the other side of the arena.
All the smoke fills up in the arena, and there's a 60-foot radius that is heavily obscured, as in you cannot see through it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take a sprinter's pose, and I am going to use my now 60 feet of movement because I'm hasted.
Mm-hmm.
To get here over to the cleric, and
Okay, well, so you throw this thing out, and it envelops everything in this range. So which way did you run? Did you run this way or this way?
This way.
So you run over there and you can't see her because the smoke has filled the space.
Wait, how? What's the?
60-foot radius.
It's
She's
huge.
enveloped, and so are you. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Okay, I'm +6 to that. It's not bad. 8.
You don't know where she's at, man.
You don't even know where you're at.
Okay.
I've been there.
You come around
They
the
don't know where
corner,
you are either.
and you don't know. You come around the corner, looking around the smoke. You listen, but the adrenaline and the blood in your ears, you just can't find her.
Okay,
You know
so
she's in this general area, but you're not sure where.
Okay, can I still use my movement to get over in her area and like attack with disadvantage?
Man, it's gonna be so tough. You can run that way. So I will say that you run this way, you leave, and you get out of the smoke. You can see Salmong, and you've kind of brushed where she's at. So you can either go to Salmong or you can come back and try again.
Okay. You said I could see Salmon?
You can see Salmong. You moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You moved about 60 feet or so far.
Okay. 10, 15, 16. Me and Salmon are what, about 90 feet from each other?
Roundabouts. Not
Okay.
a little less than that. A little less than that.
A little less than that? Cool. Alright, I'm going to use my 5th level spell slot and summon Celestial Spirit over there next to him.
Oh no, summons. Okay, great.
Question.
What do you say?
So
Oh no.
I can see him, right?
I don't know. Where are you?
I don't know.
I assume you can see him.
10 plus the spells level. This is a 5th level, so I'd have to roll
15.
10 or higher.
10 or higher. What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna try it.
Counterspell. Coming your
Counter.
direction.
Yeah, I've taken all the bad luck. You'll probably do it.
We will see.
Let's see.
We will see. What kind of check is this?
For you, it's charisma. D20 plus your charisma mod.
I'm wondering if I have advantage on this because of foresight.
You would if you have foresight on you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. It's ability check, saving throw, it's everything. So as you go to cast the Celestial, you see it appear, and it materials right behind Salmong, and as it comes to strike at him, it just fizzles. He's gone.
A middle finger appears in the heavens, made of this glittering dust.
It just disappears with you. All right. That's your action, movement, bonus action. You have another action.
Okay. Can I see? So she's in the smoke. I can't see her at all, right?
Yeah, you could go back and hit her now if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that.
All right, you cast a spell. You look around, and she's around that direction. Go ahead and make your attack rolls with disadvantage. You can't see her.
Alright. First attack.
Oof.
Oh,
So first attack is going to be a 16 plus what to hit?
16 plus 11.
So 27 to hit. Navarra.
Second attack. Critical fumble. Okay.
Is a natural one. So the first attack does hit.
All right. And I'm going to put a smite on that.
Oof.
Yeah, at 4th level.
4th level smite. So the Celestial failed and just left him. But something reminds him that, hey, this is the sword that killed Cthulhu. And it's enough to bring down this one. And just brings it down with all the fury of your god.
That's right. Rolling damage here. That's going to be 44 points of damage.
44 points of damage.
Yes. As the blade slices through her flesh.
Oof. That hurts. Are you concentrating on anything? Nope. 44 points. Still hanging on. That'll end your turn, Manroof. Top of the round. Makito. I guess that's right. I don't know.
One day you'll get it.
Mokutito. I don't know.
How far do I have to walk out to be able to get outside the vapor to see Navarra?
You'd have to walk about 60 feet because he broke it right beside you.
Okay.
You could go through the portal, but you still couldn't see her.
Yes, I can. You're right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna move. What's that? 5. That's 10, 15. I have to get like 20 feet to go through the portal, right?
Yep. And that's 5
Okay,
feet to
so-
pass through it.
Okay, so I will do that. So I'll walk 20 feet, another 5 feet, and move to go through to the other portal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't see Salmon, correct?
You don't, but now you're in the magical darkness of Lars.
It's so
You went
dark.
from darkness to darkness.
Hey, you take one step over. That's your full movement. Now you're out.
I used 20 feet to get to the portal and 25 to go through, so I have 5 feet left.
And then you had to take 5 feet to get out of the darkness.
Right. Okay.
So there you are.
All right. So, but I can see the middle at least, right?
Yes. So if you step out there, you can see everything.
I'm just going to. Makohito is getting very desperate right now, so he's going to look at the very center of the field, and he's just going to randomly cast Synaptic Static right in the middle.
All right. So, betting that our dear bard is right here in this general area, that is a 20-foot radius. Yeah.
Yep.
That is correct. Yeah.
Are you within
40
that,
diameter.
Mr. Bard?
I am within that.
Alrighty, so he is within that. So go ahead and what does this look like for us, Makuhito?
So I put out my hands, and then 2 serpents like jump out, and then as they crawl on the ground, like there's electricity just like sparking on the ground, following them. And then when they get to where I want them, they just explode into this like silvery white energy.
For half a second, you see these almost like snake-like, like electric eels find their way over, and they find our dear mime, who just lights up and shakes for just a second as the synaptic static hits. Go ahead and make that saving throw. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a intelligence saving throw. DC is going to be 21, and I'm going to roll for damage right now.
Go ahead. Give that for us, Davis.
A shocked expression crosses Muse's face as he goes.
And no one knows.
So 29
we all saw
points of psychic damage.
How much psychic damage?
29.
29.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll for your saving throw, Davis?
Let's see if it's a natural 20. We'll see here. No.
It's not.
No.
That is
Okay, so for 1 minute, every time you make an attack roll or ability check, or whenever you make concentration checks, you have to roll a d6 and subtract that.
which you need to make now for greater visibility.
Yeah, I do.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, and
Nice.
It neutralizes it because I have advantage from foresight.
so that is a 14 plus what?
A frick ton.
Okay.
-6, right?
Minus
six.
a D6.
Minus 6.
Right. Oh, a D6. Okay.
No, it's +9, so I still pass.
Yeah.
Well, it was 29, so it would have been DC would have been 14, so you're fine. All right,
Yeah.
you hold on to that save, and that brings you around to your turn, Muse.
Use frumps. You see like the foot stomp on the ground a little bit? How much damage was that? I didn't write it down.
29.
29. Oh boy. Hey everybody. We just took damage.
Finally.
That's
All right.
from Cthulhu.
All right, you guys, let's kill some people. Let's go. Everyone's still alive. I did not expect this to
I'm
go this long.
trying, man.
What did you expect? We're level 17.
I expected you guys to kill him quick. Like it's like power word kill. Let's go.
I was trying, but I got temporal shunted both times.
You did. Facts.
So I'm going to move somewhere else, and I'm gonna throw a fireball right freaking there because they're out of that stupid aura of that minotaur, like buff with all wazoo.
You get it like right here on Makuhitu. Technically speaking, that will be far enough to get you as well, Lars. Dex saves for both of you.
Come on, guys,
Okay.
you got this.
No.
Oh, jeez.
And also, of course, give me that concentration check on darkness as well. Both of those will fail. Well, you get advantage on yours.
Nope. Yep.
You
that's-
still
that's a
fail. Let's get. That's 27 to both of you. Points of fire
Darkness
damage.
drops.
And now there's no darkness.
And now
I'm
the
exposed.
Minotaur is unhasted and is stunned for a turn.
Wait,
So
did
Ma-
Makahitu strike?
Makohitu, you fall unconscious. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
he's down.
How much damage did you just do?
27. Makohitu, you fall unconscious. Do you
No.
do you have anything for this as this fireball explodes on you?
As he's just laying there with like smoke and embers falling off him, he just looks up at this guy and asks, "Dendar, why?" And then falls.
To the knees, face down on the ground, singed. That'll end your movement. That's action. Bonus action.
Yeah. Salmon, you hurt?
I could use something.
Healing word.
Cool.
It's a second level spell. Oh, you used action fireball. That's right. You can do
Yeah.
that. Healing word to you.
Healing word.
Do what? Yeah, second level healing word to you. That's some healing coming your way, Salmong. Navara. You've seen a fireball go off. The great Makuhitu fallen. The Minotaur who's just hit you is now stunned. He's right there in front of you. What are you doing?
We're still in the smoke, right?
You guys are still in the smoke.
And to clarify, I'm so sorry. He's not technically stunned. He just can't move or take actions for his next turn.
Yeah, he's just exhausted. Lethargy wipes over him. So,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Alright, you can't move.
Can't move. He's right there in front of you, though.
Alright, I'm going to back up a little.
Okay. You can't see him.
Oh, what?
You can't see him right now.
If I move, I can't see him?
Even when you're right in front of him, you can't see him.
Oh.
You guys are in heavily obscured. It's as if it's darkness.
Oh, okay. Who can I see? Can I see the other two on the other side?
If you step out, you'll be able to see Lars. Yeah,
And since he can't move, there's no opportunity.
that is correct.
Alright. I'll step out this way.
Yeah, just step out right here. Now you're out of it.
Alright, I'm gonna move a little further away from him.
Okay. wherever you want to be as you step out of this.
Alright, I'm gonna what's it called? Wrong thing. I'm going to what's the wrong thing? I'm just gonna firebolt. I've told the dead, sorry, on Lars.
Toll the dead on Lars. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw for you, my friend.
Oh, those are my favorite.
You're great at those.
Oh, I'm so good at those. I failed.
Great. You take some damage.
Ow.
Roll that for us.
Are you missing hit points?
Oh yeah.
Just like a few.
Just like half of them.
More than half of them.
41
God.
plus
Holy
What?
Oh my god, that roll is so good.
11, 9, 12, 9.
1 plus 5.
Oh my gosh.
46 points of necrotic damage to you.
I'm dead.
Lars, you drop unconscious, falling on the ground. Do you have any last words?
Ow.
Ouch.
Ow.
That's action. Bonus action.
I'm gonna bring my spiritual weapon a little closer towards Manron.
Okay, we'll just start moving it that way.
Yeah, is Luke down also?
He is.
Okay.
They're both currently down. Lars, death saving throw. Salmong, you're up next.
Alright.
Jesus, that was a ridiculous roll.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Start to die. Salmong.
Salmon will move up, take the high ground, and I imagine he sees Lars and Mokuhitu on the ground.
Yep.
I'm gonna smite Lars with my.
So did you get up on top of that tower?
Yeah, I did.
So
He's gonna jump down.
Oh, you're smiting them with the call lightning.
Yeah, call lightning. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
Lars.
yeah, I'm gonna jump down.
He's just gonna jump down with it.
Call from the sky, brings it down. That's another failed death save, Lars.
Ow.
That'll
Bonus action sanctuary.
bonus action. Bonus action. Manroof, you're stunned. That ends your turn. Makohitu, make a death saving throw.
Nope.
Oh no.
That's 2 failed death
no.
saves.
Oh my god.
Muse. So Lars and Makohitu, you guys are both on 2 failed death saves as we're ending into this. Muse, are we ending them? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. The oath bow is out, and I'll fire a shot at
Unless I was something weird.
my arch nemesis, the one I was designed to prevent from casting spells.
Makuhitu. Muse appears close to you, I'm sure, moving as close as he can to attempt to end you. Do you have... go ahead and make those rolls, Davis. Let's see if you hit. Disadvantage because he's prone.
Advantage, so it's just a normal roll.
Straight roll. Foresight, man.
That won't do it.
What's your modifier? My AC is 12.
It's not that good, probably. Let me check.
Probably not bad. Should be like 10.
It's a plus 9.
So 11.
Yeah.
Vengeance goes to Makohutel, who laughs in his death. So he doesn't suck to miss by 1.
True.
It just bounces off my chest.
The oath bow just... Not today. Not today. Bonus action.
Healing word on Salmon.
Oh, Salman, you are having that. You are having that extra healing to you. Navara.
Cough up blood as the arrow bounces.
Currently, you cannot see Manron.
Okay.
As per the smoke.
9 for you, Mr. Salmon.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can I ask a question about a spell?
Yes.
For Spirit Guardians, it
Mhm.
doesn't say. It just says I can designate creatures I can see to be unaffected, but it doesn't say anything about affected creatures.
Yeah. So it's everyone that you choose. Everyone that you choose to not affect does not get it, but everyone else does.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Spiritual guardians. What do these look like as they light up the sky on us?
A bunch of little sparrows flitting around.
There's literally thousands of these things, like those blackbirds you see riding around in the place as they swirl around in this radiant energy around Navara.
All right. I'm going to move. I'll move right here.
Okay. As you pass through Manron, Manron, you start to see these birds coming around. When you start your turn, you take some damage.
Okay. Are they magical?
They are.
Sweet.
Magical birds.
Brandon's face is like,
Everything
are they
is-
magical?
It's just like counterspelling.
Brandon's face right now. Okay. That ends your turn. Lars, make a death saving throw. This is it for you, my friend. Potentially.
Oh no. Manron's about to come in clutch, bro. I'm about to 1v3 all these guys.
Hey,
Still technically alive.
Just
I
watch.
didn't die.
How many rounds has it been, Mr. Hodges?
It has been 7.
Okay. Let me know when it gets to 11.
I will. I don't think we're going to make it there. Salmong.
Probably not.
I mean, I thought this was only gonna last like 4 rounds. So.
I did too.
I
Salmong.
thought 3.
Salmon uses Tidal Wave and hits Lars and Mashuti.
And with that, the two of you will fail your last death saves. Do you two have any last words for us as your life is ended?
My last words is a gurgle of blood in the water.
Ouch from our dear Lars.
I'll just look at.
No.
I'll look at Sam and I'll be like, "You're a little bit tougher than Cthulhu," and then I'll die.
As in a night that started in the ocean where many of us thought to drown, we made it back to the sand and the blood and crimson of the arena. and you still drown.
And then I drown him again.
As the salt water tidal wave washes over both of you, and you disappear from life.
It's on theme.
And that will bring us around to Monroof.
The blood gods bid farewell to Lars and Makuhito. Blood god.
All right. Manron. Okay, he's gonna run up.
Run!
Oh no, Manron doesn't run from battles. He ends them. He's going to run up to the cleric. Can I get here?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, you have to make a.
Yeah. Make a dexterity saving throw as you're inside these spiritual guardians.
Okay.
He has wisdom.
Is it
What is
wisdom?
it?
I think so.
I've been wrong many times in my life.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, and you're gonna take some damage anyway. Go ahead and
That's
roll
a
that.
14.
Yeah, you're gonna take. How much does he take?
Oh. 9.
9.
That's halved.
Halved to 4.
Half to 4. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And I am going to swing wildly. As you can see, Manron is beginning to get desperate here now that his teammates have fallen. He swings twice.
All right, go for it. The Minotaur just reaching out, slashing
That's
at
a
our
22.
cleric.
Hit.
22 hits. Second attack.
16.
The 16 hit.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
lovely.
no. Okay. Okay. That's 2 hits. Both of
all right.
those coming down.
Level 2 smite for the first one.
All right, go ahead and roll those damages. Just roll them all together, however many you're doing.
Okay. 2 level 2 smites. So 1, 2.
I'll counterspell one of them.
It's not a spell. It's
not a
just
spell.
it's something they do. Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause he's
I
in-
heard
he's
level,
in-
then I'm like,
Yeah. It's like he's empowering the smite with a spell.
gotcha.
Yeah. So it's not like he's casting anything. If he's doing banishing smite or something like that, then maybe. Then definitely, but
You win
not.
today, Mr. Stormhoof.
The only spell not to be countered in this evening.
That's a 38 points of damage total.
Oof. Make a concentration check for the spiritual guardians.
Ah,
My
she's
gosh.
still up.
Davis and Dylan are the same person?
Yeah.
Oh my.
What is happening?
He's duplicated himself.
Nope.
That's amazing.
From
I love it.
What? How did that happen?
Magic.
So what was she
Fine.
concentrating on?
Spirit guardian.
Spiritual
Oh,
guardians.
nice. Okay, cool.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. And I only use like 10 feet of movement. So can I move back into the smoke for now? Like about here-ish?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's my a little bit of movement action, and I don't have anything for a bonus action right now, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right, and then that will end your turn.
Mhm.
Muse.
so there's a whole lot of smoke over there, and it ain't going away, is it?
No.
Well. We'll start heading that way.
Thank you for the shout out,
Can't quite get there.
James.
Can't quite get there. Can't see him at all, can I?
He's, you know about where he's at, but you can't see him. No.
Well, I have another fire bead. It's my
Yeah.
last one. So
Dex save as it comes out at you.
All right. So I'm no longer hasted, so no more advantage, but I'm pretty good at dex saves though. $21.
That'll save. Halved and halved to 16 and 8
Okay.
as we slowly work on this paladin one at a time. Navara.
I can't even see him, so yeah.
I know.
Alright. Can't. If I try to hit him with my special weapon, is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so I'll try to hit him. 13.
13 will miss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to try to throw a firebolt again with disadvantage, right? $17.
Misses.
17 misses. That'll end, you can move around if you want to, but it'll end your turn. Salmong.
Someone holds action for Call Lightning when he plans on leaving.
Perfect. That'll end your turn. Manhoof. Manron.
Ooh, a Call Lightning, huh? That'll be a little dangerous. Okay. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm gonna step through the portal and appear here.
And that'll trigger Call Lightning.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as it comes down on top of you.
I
Gonna
got
be
you.
63 damage.
Excuse me?
Have
Excuse
to
me?
make a dex save.
21.
Have to 31. Have to 15.
Nothing.
Jesus. Okay. All the
Okay.
lightning damage.
One
Then
day.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet. Can I get up here with him?
It's
If I Misty
about
Step?
20. You'll have to move a little closer, but yeah, you can get there.
I can do that.
Yeah. You can Misty Step up there.
Yeah, I want to be up here in melee range with him. Let's get to know each other a little bit, Sama.
All right, bro.
And yeah, I'm gonna swing at him twice.
Go for it.
Okay, first attack. That is 12 plus 11.
Yeah, it hits.
23 to
Second
hit.
attack. 15
Hits.
plus 11.
Both those hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Can't have that. Like
How many spell slots I got left? Okay.
All of them.
all the slots.
For real though. I'm gonna use second level smite for the first one, first level smite for the second one. So we roll all those. 1, 2, 3.
Where it's
Oh.
going to go cut back. This is going to be insane.
That's 52 points of damage total.
52 damage on both of those hits.
Yeah, that's
Um,
both hits.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
I make concentration checks for Call Lightning.
I got a 25 and a 22.
25 and 22. Killing
Okay.
it. That's your action, bonus action, movement.
Yeah. I let my turn up there.
That ends your turn. Muse and Navarra. Do either of you have something that could end this for us?
Yes.
Can you please end this
How's he
for us?
looking? How are you looking?
How would you describe the way you're looking?
Bloody, crazed, and determined is how he's looking right now. Oh, his fur is scorched off. You see cuts all over his body from where the spiritual weapon's been attacking him. His eyebrows are singed off from the multiple fireballs he's taken, but he's still up and he has full resolve.
Still technically up. Technically speaking, Muse, it is now your turn. Do you want to do something with that, or do you want to hold off?
I'll move, and I'll bonus action to uninspire him with my last inspiration. Then I'll fire my oath bow at him
All right, roll to hit.
with advantage because that's how that rolls.
Mhm. Are you still on the ground?
Yeah, I'm still on the ground.
All right, so you got half cover right now, Mr.
Oath bow ignores it.
Bo ignores it. Never mind then.
What?
I thought that was only against your oath person.
He is my oath person.
Oh, I thought the wizard was your oath person.
Yeah, I thought the
Well,
wizard was.
I didn't declare that it was the wizard. I just shot it at him.
Oh, okay.
I can
Sure.
shoot at people who aren't my oath person.
Sure.
No,
What'd
that's
you-
not how it works.
You did hit. All right, I'm sure that does hit. With like 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Roll damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
$18 plus
18. It doesn't matter. He had 11 left.
Oh no. Does that get halved too? Is your aura?
Nah, just magic damage gets halved.
I think is
the bow magic damage?
No, it isn't.
Magical arrow.
Are you sure? If it's a magical bow, don't it make a magic damage?
It's piercing.
Yeah, I figured that.
It's all piercing, yeah.
Magical piercing?
Magical piercing? Yeah, let me see.
My God, die.
All right. So as this oath bow comes across, and it's
Manrod is attacking Salmog, and the bow pierces him in the back, and his eyes go wide as he realizes that his hit points have reached 0. He reluctantly drops the blade. His arm's too weak to hold it any longer, and he falls to his knees, reluctantly accepting defeat.
I was about to call lightning both of us.
as you do, you fall and you smash and you land right in front of the tower, still gasping for air, making your final death saves. Navarra.
Hughes will drop his invisibility and like walk up to him and pat him on the head and go.
Navarra, do you have anything you want to say as it comes around to your turn?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So the oath bow comes in, smashes him, he breathes out. Davis, how do you want to do this?
He just Muse drops his invisibility with a flourish and kind of swaggers over there, swaying his hips, and walks over and shakes his head, pats him on the head, and goes pat, 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 and kind of like cradles his head and rocks him to sleep.
And then you fall unconscious. Our battle-worn paladin and the clerics come out and whisk you away to safety.
I call lightning.
Call lightning. He died. More death. Well done, everyone. Excellent effort. Thank you to everyone who joined us for this Iron Valor. Thank you, Luke and Jerica, for joining us. Congratulations to the red team for your hard-fought victory and all of that. So, let me go ahead and get these death faces off of our good friends here, and we will we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. So Lauren, if you will, if the Oracle will go ahead and drop that those giveaway numbers, and we'll pull one of those out. Well done for everyone. Closing announcements. We're getting that pulled up as we announce our winner. We're going to shout out let's shout out to everyone who has joined us this evening. So thank you to everyone who has joined and follows. That's Boku Live with the follow, Juji22, Romance a Lot, Phil Juth, Ethanol with the follow, Wolves Are Fun with the follow, Edur445, War, Slime _Kelly _Jelly, or Slime _King _Jelly, Fire 13, Triple J 94, Sky 147, Darmida, Thunder Cheeks 34, Reels AM Barrel, Al J for show, PC Sender J Hubish, shout out to you, Jake, Red Sex Cablarum, Cassie Justin, Stinky Peak 243 or 234, DRX _3272. And then shout out to Stinky Pete for the Prime sub, and Mid Daggy 325 with the Prime sub, or with a regular subscription, and then Shiverstorm 13 with the follow. If you enjoyed this episode of Iron Valor and you appreciated it, go ahead and give us a follow here. Subscribe if you want to support us. You can also join us on Patreon, where we offer all of our encounters, magic items, and the works. For everything that we do, and you can support the show in that way as well. Luke, Jerica, do you guys have anything you want to plug, where anything we can send the people to for this? And of course, thank you both for being here with us.
Yeah, it was super fun to be here. Thanks for having us, guys. I need to come back so I can roll higher than 5 on my dice.
True.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on Instagram at spell.component. I also have a website, spellcomponent.com. I make D&D 5th edition homebrew content. I specialize in homebrew subclasses, but I make a few like narrative like generators if you guys ever need help coming up with things for your games. So if you want to add some stuff to your game, whether you're a player or a DM, come check me out on Instagram, spell .component, don't forget the dot, and spellcomponent.com. Thank you guys.
Ooh. You hear that, Daniel? More subclasses.
Yes, all the subclasses. Yeah, for sure. So we'll follow Luke and Jarek as they do spell.component. They're on our Instagram as well, so you can catch up with them there and go follow them for all of this great content. Let's see, more announcements. Oh, I think we're gonna do a raid this evening, so we'll get to that in just a second. You can catch us here now we'll get that in a sec too. We're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway. So the winner, as announced in the chat, do you want to give that to us, Oracle? Maybe.
Tribute goes to Captain Gordon this evening. Expect a whisper from me to claim your prize.
Captain Gordon. Well done. Lucky you. You have won. Zach?
My boy Zach from work.
Zach! Material Zach! Thank you, Captain. Yes. You know what? We'll just order it here and I'll get the loot. We'll send it to your house. We'll get in touch with you, get you that shirt. It's excellent. You wear it to work. It's perfect. Not safety approved, but that's all right. No worries. We're going to do something a little unique this evening. For all of us that are here, we're going to try and do a little raid. So when we were doing Fate's End this past Monday, we were raided by a account called Lawful Stupid RPG. They raided us during Fate's End, brought a bunch of new followers to the channel, and we want to kind of spread that love as well. So we're going to start doing that at the end of Iron Valor. So the Oracle is going to set us up, and when we leave here, send us that direction. We're going to ask that everyone, wherever we send them to, I'm sure she'll let us know where we're going next. And we're going to just get in the chat, tell them where you're coming from, tell them where you're inking Liar, and shout out to them and show them some love and share the small streaming community and help build us all up. So if you want to and you're following us here, you can check us out next on Friday at 8 o'clock. We're going to be playing some Destiny. Lauren and I both are. Maybe do some Crucible, maybe squad up and see how we go. So you can see us here next this Friday at 8 o'clock, and then join us for Mondays where we do a live play of Fate's End at 7:30, and of course right here Wednesdays at 7:30 as well, Central Standard Time for all of those. Lauren, where are we rating? Oracle.
We will be raiding Dice, Drinks, and Drama. All right, let's go.
Thank you all so much. We're heading that direction. Y'all have a good evening, and thanks for joining us.
Yay.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much.